High School. And we got a big 4th region matchup tonight. It's the Lady Purples and the Lady Skies in the first game. I am Chase Landrum. The Lady Purples are 2-1 this season. Bowling Green has won 10 of the last 11 games in this series. Lady Purples won at Glasgow last year, 56-49. Lady Scotties coming into the season 0-2 on this young season, coming off a loss to Logan County on Tuesday night, which was a final score of 41-38. This is our Don Franklin pregame show. We will come back after a 2-minute timeout, and I'll bring in my broadcasting partner, Bruce Tribune, and we will continue our Don Franklin pregame show on 103.1 FM, WCOU Sports.
The greatest meal deal for your buck? Hardee's Original Bag, just $6.99. Loaded with your choice of 2 full-size favorites, plus fries and a drink. All for just $6.99. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them.
Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more. Member FDIC.
So Aero Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure that we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aero Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
Every morning in hardworking America, Hardee's biscuit makers rise to bake our original made-from-scratch biscuits. And now, mix and match 2 handcrafted breakfast biscuits, just $5. Find the best deals on the Hardee's app.
We're back here at Bowling Green High School. Chase Landrum alongside Bruce Tribune as we are continuing with our Don Franklin pregame show. Lady Skies coming off a 41-38 loss Tuesday night, Bruce, where there was a lot of balanced scoring in that ball game. It was a very hard-fought game for the Lady Skies, but in the end, they just couldn't pull it out.
You know, both games down there were a lot of the same. It's a game of runs in both games, and they just finished on the better run. We fell behind early, and if we'd have gotten off to that good start, you know, and when we'd have made that run, we'd have gotten some pretty good little separation. But we fell behind and had to fight to catch up. We catch up, take a lead, and then they go on another run. We'd have to fight, and you know, and that's when you're fighting from behind all the time. It tends to take, you know, some of your strength out of you, and we just, at the end of the game, I think they were the stronger team.
Yeah, the other night, I believe they were. They would go and it was kind of a game of runs is what we kind of talked about in that ball game. But Bowling Green tonight, Bruce, is without 2 of their top 3 players due to injuries, I believe.
But, you know, they have a lot of good players anyway, and it's not the situation of, you know, every year you know, it's whoever starts. Everybody they have usually on the ball club can play. So and their quality, and I mean even though I noticed they do have a few younger players on their ball club this year. One of the situations, the Scotties, we're so young, and you know, we're still developing, and we're on the road again. So you know, that's one of the tough things too, is we're playing on the road the whole month of January, but one game, and And you know, we needed a little home court advantage to get our feet under us.
Yeah, I'm getting tired of being on the road. I won't lie. Well, we did have all them games at home last year.
Well, of course, the good thing about being on the road, but our schedule is a little lopsided this year with road and homes. But knowing right now we are on the road, maybe in January and February when maybe the weather might be a little worse or a little colder, we will be at home some.
That's true. Ladies guys, though, Bruce, are coming off that 41-38 loss where there was nobody in double figures, but most of the girls that scored were in the 7 to 8 point area. That's what you like to see, those spreading the scoring around.
Well, you do. I mean, opposing teams can't concentrate on one player, and I'm sure Coach Kirkpatrick would like to see balanced scoring out of this ball club. And you know, if a lot of different people, they're sharing the basketball too. So the chemistry I think is good, and the girls seem to get along, and we're going to get a victory. It may take a game or two, but we are going to get a victory, and we'll be fine.
Just be patient with this team is what we would keep preaching, because eventually they're going to get some wins. They're very young, and it's just only a matter of time before they do. We will come back after a 2-minute timeout. We'll continue with our Don Franklin pregame show on 103.1 FM, WCLU Sports.
I'm Dan Fouch, branch manager at Baird Private Wealth Management in Glasgow. Our office recognizes that football and retirement share more similarities than you might think. The head coach, that's you. You are the ultimate decision maker when it comes to your finances. A successful retirement happens with support of a financial advisor, and that's where the quarterback comes in. A quarterback and financial advisor both pay close attention to the details and make the correct adjustments so that goals can be met. Call our office and speak with a financial advisor who can help you execute the plays to win in retirement.
Reliable internet and great customer service? Two things you'd like to have? I'm talking local service and quick response when my internet is out, which never happens, by the way. That's exactly the type of customer service you get from an awesome internet provider like SCRTC. Not only do they provide gig speed and superior Wi-Fi solutions, SCRTC backs it up with phenomenal customer service. That is true value in an internet provider. Go to scrtc.com and get yours with an unmatched service guarantee.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
We're back here at Bowling Green High School. Chase Landrum alongside Bruce Tribune. We have about 7 minutes before tip-off here at Bowling Green High School. We are going to continue with our Don Franklin pregame show here. Never mind. We're going to come back after a 3-minute timeout. They're going to do the national anthem. We'll be back after a 3-minute timeout on 103.1 FM WCLU Sports.
Every morning in hardworking America, Hardee's biscuit makers rise to bake our original made-from-scratch biscuits. And now, mix and match 2 handcrafted breakfast biscuits, just $5. Find the best deals on the Hardee's app.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them.
Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
Your Glasgow destination for the finest flavors of Mexico and more. Priced to keep you coming back again and again. Authentic and delectable. La Nacional International Market Deli and Taqueria. Real Mexican street-style tacos. Carne asada, picadas, ceviche, tripas, burritos, quesadillas, lengua, chorizo, tortas, and more. Always fresh. Made from scratch and delicious. La Nacional. Across from Hibbett Sports, Shane Drive, Glasgow.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit scrtc.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
When the classic flavors of bacon, lettuce, and tomato meet the classic goodness of Hardee's Frisco lineup, you get instant summer favorites. Introducing Hardee's Frisco BLT Angus Burger and Frisco BLT Hand-Breaded Chicken Sandwich.
If you're ready for all Christmas all the time, tune to Santa 102.3.
Rocking around the Christmas tree.
Santa 102.3. The Christmas station. Santa 102.3.
We're back at Bowling Green High School. Chase Landrum alongside Bruce Tribune. We have approximately 4 minutes before our tip-off, so we'll continue with our Don Franklin pregame show. As we were talking about, Bruce, the Lady Purples are coming in this season 2-1, coming off a win against Russellville on Tuesday night. But they're going to be without senior guard Natea Wardlow due to a season-ending injury, and also going to be out without their third leading scorer, Emma Macy, tonight as well. Not sure what the deal is there, but 2 of their top 3 leading scorers out. But Katie Smiley, who's averaging 14 points a game, their leading scorer is still going to be on the court for them tonight.
Yeah, of course, I didn't do basketball last year, but I know year before last, the Smiley girl had transferred in, and when they brought her in then, she was a pretty nice three-point shooter, you know. Of course, they had good size inside at that time, but she's an excellent player, and I believe I saw on television the other night where she's already signed somewhere. So, Bowling Green, they've just got a good program, and they upset Franklin Simpson last year. Franklin was the preseason and the season favorite all year, and they were able to upset Franklin and go to the state tournament. They've been what I think this class has been 3 years in a row. I think that's right, and because I believe when I saw them earlier in the year, they were looking, to maybe try to go 4 years in a row.
I could be wrong, but what year did Barron County make the state tournament?
I'm not sure, but I know they've been the last 2, and because they had that real good class. But I thought when I heard them when they were on one of the preseason shows that they were talking about this senior class was hoping to go back for the 4th time. As I say, I may be mistaken about that.
Yeah, this is the reigning 4th region champions last year as well. For the Scotties tonight, Bruce, give me your keys to this game.
Well, we were talking about that on the way down. I mean, and I guess people get tired of hearing it, and we have done a better job this year taking care of the basketball.
Yes,
we were the last season I kept it was nothing first half, 28, 30, 35 turnovers, and we've been keeping it, under 20, and we need to keep it, between that 10 and 15 mark for sure. And we're going to have to shoot the basketball a lot better than we've been shooting it. That's going to be a key. We need to shoot the basketball well. and we're going to have to rebound because this ball club's going to be taller than us, so we need to block out and crash the boards.
Yeah, Lady Sky's going to have to be the more physical team tonight on the boards, I feel like. And also you're wanting to get Cynthia Austin going as well.
Yeah, Cynthia, I thought Cynthia played a lot better the second game than she did the first game. You know, the first game she didn't score, was having trouble finishing around the rim, one of the problems she has, but she finished at the rim several times down at Logan County the other night, and we're going to have to have some second chance points.
Yep, you can also follow along with Jay Turner, and I believe Robert Bauer is helping him tonight on 104.7 FM and 1230 AM, and also on WCOUradio.com/Trojan Sports Burgundy. You can also listen to us here at Bowling Green on 103 F1 and 1490 AM, and also on WCOUradio.com/Scotty Sports Blue.
And if you're in the gym, you can listen on 97.3. We do have our transmitter on away games, and a lot of times people, because if you try to listen on your phone, it'll be delayed sometimes with it going to action. But anybody that comes to a game and wants to follow the game in the gym on an away game, bring your transistor radio or tune in. But 97.3, and you can listen to the ball game live.
Also, the Trojanettes and Trojans are playing a big district game at Warren East tonight.
That's a big game for both of those.
For
both schools.
It is. To start the year off, we'll go ahead and get you started with our TJ Regional Health starting lineup. First, we'll start with the Lady Purples of Bowling Green. Starting at guard is going to be Katie Smiley. She's a senior. Starting at guard is going to be Shayna Pratt. She's a sophomore. Starting at another guard is going to be Maddie Davenport. She's a sophomore. Starting at forward is going to be Corey Ware. She is a junior. And starting at center is going to be Zara Hall. She's a sophomore. Head coach of the Lady Purples is Calvin Head. Now for your Lady Scotties, starting at guard is going to be Kayla Kirkpatrick. She's a sophomore. Starting at guard is going to be Jordy Goodman. She's a sophomore. Starting at forward is going to be Cynthia Austin. She's a senior. Starting at the other forward is going to be Carly Hagan. She's a sophomore. And starting at center is going to be Riley Strode. She's a sophomore. Head coach of the Lady Scotties is Kelsey Kirkpatrick. Assistant coaches are Ellie Bartley, Nathaniel Goodman, and Fred Stockton. Lady Scotties in the road Columbia blue uniforms tonight. Our three officials tonight for this game are Tommy Young, Tony Franklin, and Jamian Bailey. As that concludes our Don Franklin pregame show, we're going to have our Ralphie's tip-off here at Bowling Green High School. It's the Lady Purples and the Lady Scotties. The third time the Scotties have been on the road this year in 3 games early on, Bruce.
Yeah, and we're going to stay on the road. I think we have one home game in the month of January.
Hey, we got a home game next week.
So, but some people might consider tomorrow's boys game because we're not playing the home Trojans. We are playing at Trojan Gym tomorrow in the boys, so you don't have to travel that, and so it's not like you've got a bus ride, but it's tough you know to start out on the road as many games as we've got to play.
Our tip-off is brought to you by Ralphie's. Tony Franklin has the ball in his hands, and we are about to get underway. And the tip's going to be won by the Purples. It's going to be Davenport that brings it in the front court for the Lady Purples. It's a man-to-man defense for the Lady Scotties. Pratt's going to pick it up. It goes on the right side of Smiley. She drives baseline now. It's going to be tipped away there by Jordy Goodman. It stays with the Lady Purples.
Yeah, nice. Jordy's given up quite a bit of size, but she picked her up. I mean, we were in a zone and knocked that one away.
Comes in the corner. It goes to Ware. Goes back in the corner. Smiley fires 3 in the right corner. It's an air ball. Rebound goes in the hands of Hall for the Lady Purples. Out to Davenport in the left corner. She fires a 3. It's no good as well. Ware gets over the back foul. That's going to be her first. Hall's going to get the foul, Bruce. That's my bad. Foul on Hall, her first, team first.
Here comes the press, and they've got their size on the front of it because we talked about we had to rebound. We gave up a couple of offensive boards, but we did block out.
Ladies, guys do get it across timeline with Austin. Austin's going to drive the right side, kicks it to Hagan. Nice pump fake. Has it on the baseline. She is going to get called for a traveling violation. Got caught in the air there. She drove baseline.
Yeah, started her drive and got on the baseline. She was going to step on the baseline, or she did get bumped, well, they're discussing at the table. We're ready to go.
They're discussing who won the tip, I think, and Lady Purples did.
Correct. But we did beat the press that time. So
Pratt with it for the Lady Purples. It goes over Hall on the left side. Out top now, it's in the hands of Ware. It's on the right side with Pratt now. Now Smiley has it. She picks up her dribble with the right elbow. Kicks out to Davenport. It fires up a deep three. It's off. Rebound goes underneath the Ware. She puts it back up. It's good. It's a 2-0 Lady Purple lead early on. As it's Kirkpatrick with it on the right side for Lady Skies. She throws it to Austin on the right side. She crossed the timeline with it. She's met in the right corner there by Hall. She goes around, puts up a 6-footer. It's short. Rebound goes to Ware for the Lady Purple. She saves it inbounds. Smiley's going to bring it up the right side for the Lady Purple. She's got it at the top of the key now. Picked up by Jordy Goodman. Goes over Davenport on the right side. Davenport picks up her dribble. It goes to Ware. She kicks it over to Smiley on the left wing, being guarded by Goodman. Out top it goes to Hall.
She double dribbled.
Hall picks up a dribble. It goes back to Smiley on the left side. It's a 2-0 lead for the Lady Purples here early on. Pratt's now got it guarded by Kirkpatrick. She gets off to Smiley on the right wing, being guarded by Goodman. Out top to Davenport it goes. Goes over on the right side. Smiley, she drives baseline. She's going to go up with the shot. It is no good. Rebound goes inside to Ware for the Lady Purples. It's Pratt with it for the Lady Purples now at the H at midcourt. Kirkpatrick on her, over to Smiley on the left side. Smiley kicks it over to Ware. Now it's back over on the right side to Pratt. Goes inside of Smiley now. She's double teamed, and they're going to get her for a jump ball. It's going to go to the Lady Scotties.
First turnover. You can tell they miss the players that are out. I'm sure these girls have played together, but they didn't start together, and they appear to be a little out of sync. But as I said, we've got to block out and not giving them a second chance.
Norris checked in for the Lady Skies. She replaced Carly Hagan. Strode has it. Now it's back to Goodman. Goodman throws it ahead to Kirkpatrick across the timeline with it in the corner to Norris. Back out to Kirkpatrick on the right side. It's over to Goodman on the left side now. Back to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick thought about three. She's going to drive. She is picked up there by Pratt. She gets it off Strode, the left elbow. She fires a shot. It's blocked by Smiley. Smiley's bringing it the other way for the Lady Purple. She's going to drive down right, and her shot is going to be blocked out of bounds off of Goodman, so it's going to stay Lady Purple basketball.
Right now, Jordy's playing her pretty good defense. Of course, we got that one blocked on the other end. We've only taken 2 shots, so they've already put up 5.
Smiley's going to throw it in for the Lady Purple. She's going to get it in to Pratt. Pratt thought about driving. It's over to Smiley on the left wing. She's going to fire up a wide open 3. It's good. That's an arrow safety 3-point shot for Smiley, and it's a 5-0 Lady Purple lead.
You can't give her that shot.
It's going to be over to Goodman on the left side for the Ladies guys. Back across to Kirkpatrick. They got to get it across timeline now. It comes across to Austin. She loses it. It's going to be in the hands of Davenport for the Lady Purples. Smiley's now got it picked up by Kirkpatrick as they're going to get Kayla Kirkpatrick for a foul. Her first, team's first of the quarter.
I thought that pass to Cynthia was a little bit high, but the defender Ware came up late and it did go over her head, but I thought she got a couple hands in her back is why she couldn't get a hold of it.
Lightfoot checks in for the Ladies guys. She replaces Kirkpatrick. It's a 5-0 Lady Purple lead almost halfway through this opening quarter. Davenport gets to the top of the kick, goes over on the left side to Ware. Smiley's going to get it. She's going to fire up a 3 from the left wing. It's good. That's an arrow safety 3-point shot for Smiley. Timeout, Coach Kirkpatrick for Glasgow. It'll be a 30-second timeout. And we'll just stay right here for this timeout as it's a quick 8-0 lead.
Well, we talked about we can't leave her open. She's going to hurt you. And, she missed a couple to start with, but now hit 2 in a row. And but we can't give up the second chance points, and we've got to crash the board. And I think that's why Coach Kirkpatrick called that timeout. Somebody has got to stay in Smiley's face all the time. I think she's probably the only player that's going to hurt us.
Well, and she's got the first 6 of the 8 points as well. And nobody else on this Lady Purple team averages more than 4 points.
Right. And of course, the one score they got was because of, it was second chance. And So far we've handled the press. We've turned it over once in the press, and like I say, I thought they got away with a push on it.
Goodman gets it across Norris for the Lady Skies. She throws a wild pass. It's going to be saved in bounds, but it's going to go to the Lady Purples.
She should have put that one on the floor and dribbled.
Lady Purple basketball. Pratt's going to bring it up.
Our third turnover. And
Pratt's going to be guarded by Lightfoot. Smiley then is picked up by Goodman on the left side. Smiley thought about driving. Good defense there by Jordy. It's over on the right side to Davenport now. It's a man-to-man defense for Lady Skies. Out it goes to Ware. Over it goes to Hall. Hall's going to get called for a traveling violation.
I thought she shuffled her feet before she put it down, and I don't think it was Hall, but a while ago they had a player did the same thing, and the official was looking under the basket rather than at her feet.
It's a 2-1-2 press for the Lady Purples. It's going to be across the timeline to Crane now, who just checked in the ball game for the Lady Skies. She hands it off Strode. Back out top to Goodman it goes. Goodman can't drive. She's going to give it Strode on the right side. Over to Crane now in the right corner. She throws it back out in the front court. It's going to be Jordy Goodman saving it, though, for the Lady Scotties. It goes in the corner. Crane. She drives baseline, puts up a floater. It's long. Rebound goes to Davenport for the Lady Purples. She brings it all in the front court, across the timeline. It goes in the front court to Hall. Back it goes to Pratt. 3:22 left in this opening quarter. It's an 8-0 Lady Purple lead. Davenport now has it on the right wing. He gets a screen from Hall. Back out top to Ware it goes. Over on the left side to Pratt. Pratt is picked up by Norris at the top of the key. Over it goes to Hall. Inside it goes to Ware. She puts it up. It's no good, but she is fouled underneath.
Yeah, somebody got lost, and Ware wound up wide open under the gold. I think it was Ware.
Foul goes on Crane, her first, team second. That's going to send Ware to the Baird free throw line where she is going to shoot two. Her first free throw attempt is no good. Kirkpatrick, Carly Hagan, and Cynthia Austin check back in for the Lady Scotties.
You know, I think here early we're handling the press, but we're playing scared, it looks like, you know, and they have people out of the game, and we're not getting shots off.
They replaced Norris, Lightfoot, and Crane. Ware's second free throw attempt at the Baird free throw line.
That didn't hit anything. That's turnover.
Didn't hit the rim. It's going to be Smith in for the Lady Purple. She is going to replace Ware. Here comes this 1-2-2 press again for the Lady Purples. Goodman's got it on the left side. Cross court pass to Kirkpatrick. She's going to throw it back to Goodman on the other side. She's going to cross the timeline. She's going to be trapped by two Lady Purples. And it's going to be in the hands of Austin. It's going to be a jump ball. It goes to the Lady Purples.
Turnover number 4. We're beating and you know when you don't want to get in that corner on that last pass, they're going to trap.
Here comes the Lady Scotties with a little press themselves. Davenport's on the floor with it, and they're going to get her for a traveling violation.
That's the Purple's 4th turnover also.
It's an 8-0 Lady Purple lead. 2:45 left in this opening quarter.
Well, we're starting off like we did against Logan the other night. We can't put it in the hole, and 3 minutes to go here. And
as Kirkpatrick's going to have it in the front court for the Lady Scotties. She picks up a dribble. It's off to Carly Hagan. Inside it goes to Goodman. She is going to be fouled by Davenport. As Davenport was trying to reach around her, that's her first, team second of the quarter.
Yeah, we had her posted up in the paint, but
Kirkpatrick's going to get in Goodman in the left corner. She gets a screen from Hagan. Jordy picks up. It's over to Kirkpatrick on the right side, who fires up a three. It's no good. Rebound goes in the hands of Smith for the Lady Purples.
We got a good look.
Pratt's going to bring it up for the Lady Purples over to Davenport on the right side. Smith's going to get it at the elbow. She's being guarded by Hagan. Back to Davenport it goes. And Davenport's going to lose it out of bounds off Austin's foot there. Stays Lady Purple basketball. 2:11 left in the opening quarter. It's an 8-0 Lady Purple lead. It's going to be Pratt with it across the timeline for the Lady Purples. Over to Smiley. It goes on the left side. She gets a screen from Smith. Smiley fires up a deep three. It's no good. Rebound to Austin for the Lady Scotties.
That was a...
Austin brings it up the right side of the floor. She's going to be trapped on the right side. She picks up her dribble. She gets out of the trap. It's out to Goodman. Over to Kirkpatrick on the left side. Kayla's going to fire up a three from the left wing. It's no good. Rebound's going to be saved by Carly Hagan for the Lady Scotties. Out to Goodman. Goodman has it. She's trapped. It's a steal for Smiley. Smiley's got it coming over the way for the Lady Purples. She's going to get inside to Smith. Smith has the lane, spin move, put up a shot. It's blocked, partially blocked. And it goes in the hands there of Miley, who is fouled underneath. That foul goes on Carly Hagan, her first, team's third of the quarter. It's going to be Miley to the Baird free throw line where she is going to shoot 2.
Chase, a while ago, that defensive rebound was our first rebound of the game, and then we did pick up an offensive board.
Wow.
We've only had 2 rebounds so far in this ball game.
Miley, first free throw is good. Crane and Kerrigan Hagan check in for the Lady Scotties. They replaced Jordy Goodman and Carly Hagan.
Yeah, coach is just trying to find somebody. Right now, their defense is where we've had our problems.
Miley's second free throw attempt is good as well. It's a 10-0 Lady Purple lead. As Crane gets it in for the Lady Scotties. Cross court pass to Kerrigan Hagan, and that pass is tipped by Smiley. She's got it in the front court for the Lady Purples.
6th turnover.
Davenport gets it now back to Smiley, being guarded by Austin.
We're 0 of 5 from the field and 2 rebounds. That's just not a winning combination.
It's over to Davenport on the right side. She's being picked up by Kerrigan Hagan. Out top, it goes in the hands of Smith. She mishandles it, gets it back. Over to Smiley on the left wing, being guarded by Cynthia Austin. She drives down the middle of the lane, puts up a floater. It's short, and they're going to get her for a charge. Smiley's first, team's third of this opening quarter.
Yeah. Kayla took the brunt of that, but she stood there and stood her ground.
It's over to Kerrigan Hagan on the left side. Back to Crane. Crane's into the trap. Over to Kirkpatrick. Lady Scotties need to cross time on it that they do with Kerrigan Hagan. Gives it back to Kirkpatrick. She drives down the left side of the floor. Goes to the rim, and it's blocked, but they're going to get a foul here on Smith. They're going to get, I take that back, they're going to get Miley for the foul. Her first, team fourth of the quarter. Sends Kayla Kirkpatrick to the Baird free throw line where she is going to shoot 2. Her first attempt is good.
It's our first point with 48 seconds to go here in the first quarter. You know, that block, of course, the Bowling Green, they thought they had a block, but you're not going to get you're going to get called for a foul most of the times you try to block it from behind.
The Trojanettes lead the Lady Raiders 6-5 after 1 quarter play. It's Kirkpatrick's second free throw attempt's no good. Austin gets the offensive rebound. She steps on the baseline. It's a 10-1.
I know their Bowling Green is playing very good defense, but I think the 2 ball games we played, this is the poorest we've started.
Just not getting nothing going in.
No, well, we're not looking and to shoot, and
it's going to be Woods with it down the baseline. Her shot's blocked. Rebounds in the hands of Pratt. Pratt tries to get it back out in the hands of Miley, but it's going to stay Lady Purple basketball with 23 seconds left in this opening quarter.
9-2 on the boards.
As Davenport's going to check back in for the Lady Purples. She is going to replace Woods. Lady Purple basketball, it's going to come into Pratt in the backcourt. Lady Purple's going to hold for the last shot. It's Kirkpatrick's guarding her. It goes to Davenport on the left side. Smiley's going to get it top of the key. Over, it goes in the hands of Pratt. Back to Smiley on the left wing. She fires up a 3. It's good. That's an arrow safety 3-point shot for Katie Smiley. It's a 13-1 lead for the Lady Purples.
She has 9 of their 13. All of them are threes. And we said
Patrick's going to get to Austin. That's going to end the quarter. It's a 13-1 lead for the Lady Purples after 1 quarter of play. We'll be back after a 1-minute timeout on 103.1 FM WCOU Sports.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit scrtc.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more. Member FDIC.
We're back at Bowling Green High School. Chase Landrum alongside Bruce Tribune. And after one quarter, it's a 13-1 Lady Purple lead, Bruce.
Yeah, the stats don't look good. The only thing close in this game is the turnovers. The Purples have had 5 and the Scotties 6. Bowling Green was 4 of 11 from the field, 36%, 3 of 7 shooting a 3, 43%, 2 of 4 to the line, 50%, 9 rebounds, 6 offensive boards. The Scotties, as I said, 6 turnovers, 0 of 5 from the field, 0 of 2 from the 3, 1 of 2 at the line, 2 rebounds, 1 offensive board.
Kirkpatrick gets it into Goodman. She loses it in the hand of Strode. Strode has it underneath. She picks up a dribble. Out to Goodman, over to Austin. Austin's going to drive down, kicks it to Strode on the right baseline. She tried to drive baseline. It's out to Austin. Austin will drive down the lane, puts it up, and she is going to get called for a traveling violation.
Well, she got in the lane and jumped to shoot a layup, and it just came down with a basketball. I don't know whether she thought it was going to get blocked or she was anticipating a foul.
Here comes a trap for the ladies' guy. It's going to go in the front court to Davenport. Cross-court pass is almost stolen. It's over to Smiley now on the left wing. She steps back now, gives it back to Pratt. Pratt gets it over the right side to Davenport. Back out top to Pratt. Over to Smiley on the left wing it goes. Smith's going to set a screen for Smiley. Goes out, back out to Pratt, though. Back to Smiley on the left wing. In the corner now it goes to Miley. Back out to Smiley. Smiley's going to drive down the lane, spin move. She's got it. She's going to drive, put a 6-footer. It's no good, but she is fouled. Foul goes on Jordy Goodman, her first, team's first of the quarter. Sends Smiley to the Baird free throw line where she's going to shoot 2.
And I say she's a good free throw shooter.
As her first attempt is no good.
It's her 10th point.
It was good, excuse me.
She has 10 of their 14.
Smiley is a 79% free throw shooter on the year. Her second free throw attempt is no good. Rebound goes to Hall, and they're going to get her for a traveling violation.
Oh, he didn't call a jump. He called a travel. Don't change the possession.
Well, they are giving it to the Lady Purples. I thought he called a travel.
He did. He went like this.
It's going to come in to Smiley in the left corner. Back out to Davenport. Davenport gets a screen from Smiley. She picks up a dribble in the left corner. Out to Pratt it goes now. Inside it goes in the hands of Ware. She puts it up and in.
He must have been outruled by an outside official. I didn't see it because I was writing, but we did have a hand on the ball.
Austin's got it coming the other way. She's going to get off to Hagan, who's going to fire up a 10-footer on the right side. It's no good. Rebound goes to Ware for the Lady Purples. That was also a People's Bank shot by Ware down here on the other end.
We're 0 of 6.
Pratt's got it on the left side for the Lady Skies. She's got it out, or excuse me, Lady Purple. She's got it out top. Smiley now has it for the Lady Purples. Over to Pratt. Pratt gets it over to Davenport on the right side. It goes. It's going to be a steal here for the Lady Skies. Austin picks it up. Austin's going to bring it across the timeline for the Lady Skies, being guarded by Davenport. Austin spins, picks up a dribble. It's over to Hagan. It's going to be a steal here for Ware. Ware picks up a dribble, hands it off to Pratt. Pratt drives down the baseline, puts up an 8-footer. It's banked in. That is going to be a timeout for Coach Kelsey Kirkpatrick. It's an 18-1 Lady Purple lead. And we'll be back after a 1-minute timeout on 103.1 FM WCOU Sports.
So Aero Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aero Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
I'm Dan Fouch, branch manager at Baird Private Wealth Management in Glasgow. Our office recognizes that football and retirement share more similarities than you might think. The head coach, that's you. You are the ultimate decision maker when it comes to your finances. A successful retirement happens with support of a financial advisor, and that's where the quarterback comes in. A quarterback and financial advisor both pay close attention to the details and make the correct adjustments so that goals can be met. Call our office and speak with a financial advisor who can help you execute the plays to win in retirement.
We're back here at Bowling Green High School. Chase Landrum alongside Bruce Tribune. It's an 18-1 Lady Purple lead after actually, Bruce, 10 minutes of this game. Lady Skies without a field goal so far. Goodman's got it for the Lady Skies. Over to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick throws a cross-court pass. It's partially tipped by Pratt. It's into Norris in the front court. Over to Lightfoot, who just checked in the ball game. Strode has it underneath. They're going to get her for a traveling violation.
Yeah, she thought about shooting, then she thought, well, I'll get a little closer, and she took a step before she put her dribble down. That was our 9th turnover.
Pratt's got it for the Lady Purples in the front court. It's over to Smiley on the right side, who's already made 3 threes in this ball game. Up top it goes to Ware. She drives down the left side, picks up a dribble. Goes in the corner there to Woods. She fires up a 3 in the left corner. It's no good. Rebounds in the hands of Jordy Goodman for the Lady Scotties.
Our 3rd rebound of the game.
Goodman's got it in the front court. She spins, moves down the right side over to Lightfoot. Lightfoot kicks out to Kirkpatrick, who's going to reset the offense. 4:50 left in the half. It's an 18-1 Lady Purple lead. Lightfoot has it, gets a screen from Strode. Cross-court pass is going to be tipped. It's going to be Goodman's going to come get it for the Lady Scotties. Over to Kirkpatrick on the left side. She's going to drive baseline. She picks up a dribble over to Norris. Back out top to Goodman. That's for a 3. It's no good. Blocked there by Hall. She gets it back. Now it's a steal for the Lady Purples as Woods gets it. In the front court to Pratt it goes. Inside to Ware. Hall. Hall missed the shot. She gets it back, puts it back up and in. That's a People's Bank shot for Hall. And it's a 20-1 lead.
Hall has 4 offensive boards. We have 4 rebounds.
Goodman throws a cross-court pass to Kirkpatrick in the front court to Norris. It goes over to Lightfoot. Lightfoot tried to get Strode, but she is fouled. Fouled by Ware. Her team's first of the quarter. Stevens and Austin into the game for the Lady Skies. They replace Jordy Goodman and Riley Strode. It comes into Kirkpatrick. It's a man-to-man defense for the Lady Purples. It goes over to Stevens on the right side. That's Reese England, not Stevens for the Lady Scotties. Got my numbers mixed up. Austin's got it for the Lady Skies. Over to England, who fires up a 3 on the right wing. It's no good. Rebound goes in the hands of Ware for the Lady Purples. It's Pratt with it in the front court over to Smiley. She thought about it. It's in the corner to Woods, who fires up a 3 in the left corner. It's no good. Rebound is now with Woods. She puts it back up and in. That's the People's Bank shot.
They have 2 players that have as many rebounds as our team.
England throws it into the front court to Austin. Austin is trapped. She gets it over to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick gets it over to Lightfoot in the corner to England. England gets it back to Lightfoot. Over to Kirkpatrick. It's a 22-1 Lady Purple advance. 3 minutes left in the half. Austin gets it going around. She puts it up, but she is fouled.
That's going to be the second one on Ware if it's on 40. It looks who.
That's who it's going to be on. It's going to be on Ware. Her second of the quarter. That sends Cynthia Austin to the Baird free throw line where she is going to shoot 2.
0 of 8 from the field. We're 1 of 2 at the line. 4 rebounds.
Austin's first free throw attempt is no good. Here comes Davenport, Smith, and Miley into the game for the Lady Purples. They replace Hall, Ware, and Pratt. As Austin's second free throw attempt is good. 22-2 lead for the Lady Purples. 3 minutes left in the half. This time the Lady Skies are going to do a 2-3 on defense. And Coach Calvin Head is going to take a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout.
Well, he saw us set up in the zone, so I'm sure he's going to go to an offense that he wants to play against it because he immediately caused it. I mean, there's no reason for him to call a timeout with a 20-point lead, and unless it's, to change his offense.
As the Trojanettes were up 6-5 after one quarter of play against
Well,
Warren
that's a low-scoring game there, and that must be a defensive struggle.
Logan County leads Greenwood in girls action 10-7 after one quarter of play.
Logan leads who?
Greenwood 10-7.
Greenwood, well.
On the girls' side. As it comes into Smiley for the Lady Purples. It goes over to Davenport on the left side. Ladies guys changed their defense, and they're going to get her for a traveling violation.
That's their 8th turnover. Scotty's with 10. I mean, they've turned it over. We just haven't taken advantage of their turnovers.
Comes into England over to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick throws it to England across the court. It's over to Austin now. Austin's got it. She's going to drive right baseline, and she's met in the corner there. Now it's back to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick's going to set the offense. Goes over to England on the left side. She gets it into Austin. Austin is going to put up a 6-footer. It's good.
Nice pass. Give the assist to England.
First field goal of the evening. 14 minutes into this ball game. It's a 22-4 Lady Purple lead. As it goes over Davenport on the left side. She's going to bring out top of the key. Over to Smiley is on Kirkpatrick. Cross court pass goes Smith underneath. She lays it up and in. That's a People's Bank shot for Smith. It's a 24-4.
Yeah, the zone. You got to protect that backside.
Austin has it for the Ladies guy. Picks up a dribble. It's over to Norris. Over to Kirkpatrick. She's going to fire up a 3 on the right side. It's in and out. Rebound's going to be tipped into the hands of Smiley for the Purples. Smiley's got it in the front court. It's a 2-3 Lady Scotty defense. Davenport gets it in the right corner now. She's going to bring it back out. Gets it out to Smiley. Goes over on the left side to Woods. Back in the corner it goes to Davenport. Back in the middle of Smith. Over it goes on the right side Smiley. She drives baseline, puts it off the board and in. That's a People's Bank shot for Katie Smiley. That is her 12th point of the evening. It's a 26-4 Lady Purple lead. England has it over to Austin. Austin's going to drive down the lane now, and she is going to get it to Norris. Over to Kirkpatrick. Back to England, who fires up a 3 on the left wing. It's no good. Rebound goes to Woods for the Lady Purples. She's got it. It's over to Davenport in the right-hand corner. Kirkpatrick's on her. She drives baseline now. She's going to get to the rim, miss the shot. Rebound goes to Lightfoot for the Lady Scotties. As Kirkpatrick's in the front court, it's over to England. Back to Kirkpatrick. Cross-court pass goes to Lightfoot. Over to Austin. Back to Kirkpatrick. With 35 seconds left in the half, it's a 26-4 Lady Purple lead. Lightfoot's going to get over to England. England thought about 3, don't shoot. Back to Lightfoot. England gets it back. Wasn't ready for the pass, but gets it over to Kirkpatrick. She drives baseline now, puts it up from 6 feet. It's no good. Rebounds, tipped around in the hand of Smiley for the Lady Purples. They'll hold for 1. Smiley's got it in the front court for the Lady Purples. 10 seconds left in the opening half. It's over to Woods. In the corner, it goes to Miley. Miley's going to get it back to Woods. She's going to drive down the lane, puts up a floater from 8 feet. It's no good. Rebound to Smith. She puts it back up. It bounces around and in. Smith gets that final bucket for the Lady Purples, and it's a 28-4 lead for the Lady Purples here at the half. We'll come back with our Don Franklin halftime show after a 2-minute timeout on 103.1 FM's WCOU Sports.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
your Glasgow destination for the finest flavors of Mexico and more. Priced to keep you coming back again and again. Authentic and delectable. La Nacional International Market Deli and Taqueria. Real Mexican street-style tacos, carne asada, picadas, ceviche, tripas, burritos, quesadillas, lengua, chorizo, tortas, and more. Always fresh, made from scratch and delicious. La Nacional, across from Hibbett Sports, Shane Drive, Glasgow.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them.
Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
We're back at Bowling Green High School. Chase Landrum alongside Bruce Tribune. It's a 28-4 Lady Purple lead here at the half, as the Ladies guys honestly could not buy a bucket in that first half. And the Lady Purples were led by Katie Smiley, who had 12 points in that opening half on 3 threes. Lady Purple's scoring was also pretty balanced after that in the first half, as well as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Lady Purple score in that first half. It's a 28-4 Lady Purple lead here at the half. We got our Don Franklin halftime show, and Bruce has got our stats here. We'll let him go ahead and get started.
Thank you, Chase. The score's not pretty, and the stats aren't going to be pretty either for the Lady Scotties here in this first half. As I say, Glasgow just didn't get off well, so at our Don Franklin halftime show, let's look at our La Nacional stats right now. Bowling Green jumped out 13-1, outscored the Scotties 15-3 in that second quarter to lead Glasgow by a score of 28-4 here at the half. For the Purples, they commit 8 turnovers. They shoot 11 of 23 from the field, 48%, 8 of 14 on their two-point attempts, 57%. They were 3 of 9 shooting the three, 33%, 3 of 6 at the line, 50%. They had 18 rebounds, 10 offensive boards. They out-rebounded the Scotties 18-5 and 10-2 on the offensive end. As Chase told you, Katie Smiley leads them with 12 points. She pulled down 3 boards. She was 4 of 7 from the field. She was 3 of 5 shooting the three, 1 of 2 at the line. 3 players pick up 4 apiece. Anaya Smith had 4 points and 2 rebounds. 1 of those came on the offensive glass. She was 2 of 3 for her 4 points. Corey Ware had 4 points, 4 rebounds. She's tied for the rebound lead. She had 2 offensive boards, 2 of 2 from the field, 0 of 2 at the line. 4 points also for Nariah Woods. She had 2 boards, 1 offensive board, 1 of 5 from the field, 0 of 2 shooting a three, 2 of 2 at the line. 2 points for Shapa Pratt, 1 of 1 from the field, 1 offensive board for 2 points. And Zara Hall had 2 points. She had 4 offensive rebounds. She was 1 of 2 from the field, a team total of 28. As far as the fouls look on the Purple side of the court, Ware did pick up 2 fouls. No one else with more than 1. For the Scotties, 10 turnovers in that first half. They shoot 1 of 12 from the field for 8%, 1 of 6 shooting the 2 for 17%. They were 0 of 6 shooting the 3, 2 of 4 to the line, 50%. Only 5 rebounds. 2 of those came off the offensive glass. The Scotties have just had 2 players score, led by Cynthia Austin. She had 3 points and 1 rebound. That was on the defensive end. 1 of 2 from the field, 1 of 2 at the line. Kayla Kirkpatrick had 1 point. She was 0 of 4 from the field, 0 of 3 shooting the 3, 1 of 2 at the line for a team total of 4. Only 3 fouls whistled on the Scotties, so no one in foul trouble as no one has more than 1. Here at halftime here at Bowling Green High School, it's a Bowling Green Purples 28, the Glasgow Lady Scotties 4. This has been your Don Franklin halftime, part of your Don Franklin halftime show, your La Nacional stats. We'll take a 3-minute timeout and be back with our rest of our Don Franklin halftime. We'll be right back after this 3-minute timeout on WCLU Sports.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more. Member FDIC.
So Aero Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aero Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
I'm Dan Fouch, branch manager at Baird Private Wealth Management in Glasgow. Our office recognizes that football and retirement share more similarities than you might think. The head coach, that's you. You are the ultimate decision maker when it comes to your finances. A successful retirement happens with support of a financial advisor, and that's where the quarterback comes in. A quarterback and financial advisor both pay close attention to the details and make the correct adjustments so that goals can be met. Call our office and speak with a financial advisor who can help you execute the plays to win in retirement.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
If you're ready for all Christmas all the time, tune to Santa 102.3.
Rocking around the Christmas tree.
Santa 102.3.
Take a trip down the candy cane lane with me. Run, run, Rudolph, better make you fall.
The Christmas station. Santa 102.3.
We're back at Bowling Green High School. Chase Landrum alongside Bruce Tribune. It's a 28-4 Lady Purple lead at the half here. We'll continue with our Don Franklin halftime show. We got about a minute left to go. As Bruce, if you're this young Lady Scotty team, per se, right here, as Coach Kirkpatrick probably said in the locker room, I'm looking for a lineup that's going to give me fight, going to give me grit, and see where we are. This is a new half, and you're wanting to, probably a goal she said at the half is beat them each quarter.
I'm surprised at the score. I thought that, you know, we'd have a tough time, and then when I knew they had two starters out, but I knew we've played a lot better than this. You know, I think she needs to tell them, don't worry about the scoreboard anymore. Let's just go out there, play hard, play your game, run our plays, play good defense, and score, and don't worry about what the final score is going to be. Just go out and play and have a lot better half.
Right, and you turn it almost into I guess kind of a mini practice here to see what what you can work for. You got a game tomorrow too.
As a scrimmage, right? You need to just come out and just, you know, get the right mindset. And don't worry about, just turn the scoreboard off in your mind. Don't worry about what the score is.
It's going to be Lady Scotty ball here as that concludes our Don Franklin halftime show. It's going to be the 5 starters for the Purples, 5 starters for the Lady Scotties. As Goodman gets it into Kirkpatrick. It's going to go over to Goodman on the left side for the Lady Scotties. She's got a top key. It's going to be thrown out of bounds. It's going to go to the Lady Purples.
Turnover number 11.
It's going to come into Smiley, back to Pratt. Pratt's going to cross the timeline with it for the Lady Purples. It's going to be a 2-3 zone for the Lady Scotties. As Pratt gets it back, it's over to Davenport on the right side. She's being guarded by Austin. It's back over to Pratt. She has it on the left side. It goes in the middle to Ware, and she is fouled underneath. Strode's going to get the foul for the Scotties. That's her first, team's first of the half.
That's the only good thing we've done tonight. We hadn't fouled. We've been, every quarter we put teams in the bonuses, but
Davenport has it for the Lady Purple. It's going to go inside to Smiley. She brings it back out. Kirkpatrick picks her up. Back out top, it goes to Davenport. Pratt's going to come get it from Davenport. She's got top of the key being picked up by Goodman. Smiley has it on the left side. Kirkpatrick's being guarded by her. Hall's going to set a screen for Smiley. Goodman picks up Smiley. Over on the left side, it goes to Pratt. As the Lady Purples restart the offense. Goodman comes pick up Pratt. She's got it on the right side. Almost loses it, gets it back. It's going to be tried to go inside to Hall there, and they're going to get a foul on Strode, her team's second of the quarter.
2 quick ones up. She was trying to reach around, and I think they hadn't gone to the floor. There probably wouldn't have been a foul. So
a score of surprise here, Bruce, at the half. This is going to come to a surprise for you, as the Trojanettes lead the Lady Raiders 27-13 at the half across town. As the Lady Scotties are going to get this ball back after the Lady Purples turnover on the other end.
I saw Coach Neville. She was on the preseason thing and talked about and had their players about, they'd gotten over the hump and beaten Berrien County last year in the district, and it's come back to haunt them. Berrien must be playing very good defense to hold them to 13.
Kirkpatrick throws a pass there to Hall for the Lady Purples to steal in the hands of Pratt. Davenport gets it on the right side. She's being picked up by Austin. It goes in the corner to Smiley.
2 possessions for the Scotties, 2 turnovers.
Smiley gets in the Hall. She puts the turnaround shot up. It's no good. Rebound goes to Hall. Ware's shot was no good. It's now in the hands of Kirkpatrick for the Lady Scotties. You can also listen to Berrien County Sports on 104.7 FM and 1230 AM, and also on their live stream, WCARadio.com/Trojan Sports Burgundy. As Hagen shot's blocked in the lane, she gets it back, and she's going to save it in bounds to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick drives, kicks off Strode. She's going to fire a 3 off the right wing. It's an air ball. It's going to go out of bounds off of the Lady Scotties.
Well, and that's an air ball is a turnover. 3 possessions, 3 turnovers to start the half.
You can listen to us on 103.1 FM and 1490 AM, and also on WCOUradio.com/Scotty Sports Blue. As Davenport has it on the right wing, she drives baseline, picks it up. It goes in the hands of Hall, and they're going to get her for a charging foul.
She caught an elbow, caught Strode in the head with an elbow. If we'd been playing college basketball, they'd have gone to the monitor to look to see if it was flagrant.
And we'd been sitting there for about 5 minutes thinking, is that flagrant?
Because it was. I mean, it was an elbow to the face.
1 or 2, as Kirkpatrick gets in the front court to Austin. Austin's going to try to get inside to Hagen, but it's going to go out of bounds off of the Lady Purples. Miley's going to check in for the Lady Purples now. She is going to replace Ware. It's a 28-4 Lady Purple lead, as no one has scored in this quarter, 2.5 minutes in. Austin's going to throw it into Kirkpatrick for the Lady Scotties. She's going to get into Strode. Strode backs down, puts up a turnaround shot. It's good, and a foul. That's a People's Bank shot as well for Riley Strode.
Well,
as that foul goes on Hall, that is her third, team's second of the quarter. It's going to be Strode to the Baird free throw line, where she is going to shoot 1. Her shot is up, and it's no good. Long rebound. It's going to be chased down by Cynthia Austin. She gets back to Kirkpatrick, over to Goodman. She's going to fire up a 3 on the right wing now. It's no good. Rebound's going to be tipped in the hands of Miley. Saved to Hagen. She puts it back up and in. That's a People's Bank shot for Carly Hagen, and all of a sudden the Scotties have got a couple of quick buckets here in the third
We've
quarter.
eagled our first point output, and Bowling Green yet to score this quarter.
28-8. Lady Purple lead. 5 minutes left in this third quarter as Pratt drives down the left side. Gives it off to Malley, who puts it up and in. That's a People's Bank shot for Malley. It's a 30-8. Lady Purple
Yeah,
lead.
we're in that zone, and on the drive, we left the backside.
Kirkpatrick throws across court pass to Austin. Nice pass there by Kayla. Cynthia's going to drive right baseline. She picks up a dribble. It goes out to Goodman. She thought about 3, drives down the lane, puts up an running 8-foot floater. It's banked in. That's her first bucket of the evening. That's a People's Bank shot for Jordy Goodman. It's a 30-10 Lady Purple lead. Pratt gets it off 2. In the middle, it goes to Smith. Down low, it goes to Miley. She tries to put it up, puts it up and in. Miley with her 4th point of the quarter.
The 4th of the game. I don't know how she got around her. I guess the Euro step.
Austin gets it in the front court for the Lady Scotties. She's going to drive down right. She's going to put up a 10-footer off the right side. It's no good. Rebound goes to Carly Hagan. She gets her shot blocked. It's going to be saved here by Jordy Goodman in the left corner. She is trapped now by 2 Lady Purple defenders. It's going to be a steal for Smiley. It's going to be Davenport to bring it up for the Lady Purples. It's going to go over to Pratt. Pratt gets over Smiley. She fires up a 3 at the top of the key. It's good. That's an arrow safety 3-point shot for Katie Smiley. And it's a 35-10 Lady Purple lead. Kirkpatrick throws cross court pass to Goodman. Goodman's going to throw it ahead to Austin across the timeline, hands it back to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick throws it over Goodman on the left side. Goodman's going to drive, spin move down the lane, puts it up in the lane, puts it in a 8-footer. It's no good. Rebound goes to Davenport for the Lady Purples. Davenport gets it off to Pratt. Pratt drives baseline, puts it up. It's no good. There's going to be a foul on the floor. Foul goes on Kirkpatrick. Her second, team third of this quarter. It's going to be Norris and Lightfoot check in for the Lady Scotties. They replace Strode and Carly Hagan. Also, Jayla Crane and Reese England in the lineup for the Lady Scotties. They replace Cynthia Austin and Jordy Goodman.
Scotties have shown more fight this quarter, though. I mean, you know, they've gone and taken it to the hoop, and rather than throwing it back out, they've taken shots.
Smiley fires up a 3 in the left corner. It's short. Rebound goes to Miley for the Lady Purples, and she is going to be fouled underneath. That's going to go on Jayla Crane, her second, team 4th of this quarter. Davenport's going to throw it in for the Lady Purples. It's going to go in the corner. Smiley, she's going to fire up another 3 in the right corner. It's good. That's an arrow safety 3-point shot for Katie Smiley, her 5th 3 of the evening. It's a 38-10 Lady Purple lead.
I understand, you know, we're playing the zone, but you sure don't rebound well out of it.
Davenport gets a steal, and there's going to be a foul here on the Lady Scotties. It's going to go on Crane, her 3rd, team 5th of the quarter. So the Lady Purples be shooting free throws for the rest of the quarter. On the
well, what hurt, she drove right to that corner there at half court, and when they had her as small as she is, there's no way she could get the ball out. About the only thing we could have done would have been call a timeout.
It's going to be Davenport to go to the Baird free throw line to shoot 2. Her first attempt is no good. Austin checks in to replace Kayla Kirkpatrick. .245 left in this third quarter as Davenport's second free throw attempt is no good as well. Rebound is in the hands of Natea Lightfoot for the Lady Scotties. Crane's going to bring it in the front court for the Lady Scotties. She drives down the lane, puts it up. It's no good. Rebound to Smiley for the Lady Purples. And it's going to go out of bounds off of Addison Norris, so it's going to go to the Lady Purples.
Who shot the ball?
Jayla Crane.
Thank you. I was counting our rebounds. We've already passed our rebounding total of the first half.
Woods checks in for the Lady Purples. It's also going to be Pratt in for the Lady Purples. She replaces Smiley. It's going to come into Woods. Back to Pratt. Davenport's going to get it for the Lady Purples now. 2:25 left in the third quarter. As Davenport gives it off on the right side to Graves, Pratt. Pratt picks up a dribble. It's over to Davenport on the left side. It's going to go inside through the hand of Smith, but right in the hands of Woods on the right side. Pratt loses it as well. She gets it back over to Davenport, who drives down the left baseline, puts it off the board in the end.
Somebody's got to step up and stop her.
That's a People's Bank shot for Davenport as Austin has it in the front court for Lady Skies. She's going to drive down lane. Nice pass to Reese England, who puts it up and in.
Cynthia's lucky we got out of the trap right there. They left a little corner on the sideline. She was able to break it, but they had the trap.
That's a People's Bank shot for Reese England. It's a 40-12 Lady Purple lead. 1:40 left in the quarter. Pratt drives down the lane, puts up a 6-footer in the lane, bounces around and in. 42-12 Lady Purple lead as England gets it for the Lady Skies. She's going to get it back to Crane. Crane's going to bring it up the middle of the floor, off to Austin. Austin gets off to Norris. Norris thinks about it, back to England. Back to Austin, top of the key. Austin's going to reset this offense for the Lady Scotties. Austin picks up a dribble. It's off to Norris. Norris gets it off to Crane at the elbow. Crane hands it back to Lightfoot, over to England. England thought about the three, gets it over to Lightfoot, back to England. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. It goes over to Lightfoot on the right side. She gets a screen from Crane. Lightfoot has it. She loses it. Gets off Crane. Crane's going to drive baseline now. She's met by Pratt. And it's going to be a steal here for the Lady Purples. It goes in the hands of Woods. Woods has it going the other way, but she's going to back it out and get it off Davenport.
She shuffled her feet.
Davenport drives baseline, puts it up. It's no good. Rebound goes Smith. She puts it back up and in. It's a 44-12 Lady Purple lead as it's to Norris in the middle. Over it goes to Lightfoot. Back to Norris. She loses it. It's in the hands of Reese England. Over to Austin. She drives baseline. It's over to England. She's going to fire up a three in the left wing. It's no good. Rebounds through the hand of Smith, and it's going to go out of bounds off the Lady Skies with 19 seconds left here in the game. Or in the quarter, excuse me.
Well, this is probably the fewest threes we've taken in the game. We've only taken 8 and have yet to make one.
Stevens in the game for the Lady Scotties, and also Smiley back in. She's going to replace Davenport.
He may be wanting to get a running clock, and I'm not saying that, but he's already lost 2 players, and with this kind of lead, a player that valuable, I'd be afraid she'd get hurt maybe. And
Smiley has it for the Lady Purples with 10 seconds to go. She picks up a dribble, goes off to Pratt. Pratt's going to get Smith underneath. It's going to go into Hall. Excuse me, it's going to go into where?
3 seconds.
They're going to get her for 3 seconds in the lane with 3 seconds left in this third quarter.
10 turnovers. That's only 2 for them this quarter. Scotties have turned it over 6 times this quarter.
Austin has it, fires it up from midcourt. Just off.
Over in.
It's going to be a 44-12 lead for the Lady Purples after 3 quarters of play. We'll be back after a 1-minute timeout on 103.1 FM, 1490 WCOU Sports.
Your Glasgow destination for the finest flavors of Mexico and more. Priced to keep you coming back again and again. Authentic and delectable. La Nacional International Market Deli and Taqueria. Real Mexican street-style tacos. Carne asada, picadas, ceviche, tripas, burritos, quesadillas, lengua, chorizo, tortas, and more. Always fresh. Made from scratch and delicious. La Nacional. Across from Hibbett Sports, Shane Drive, Glasgow.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
We're back here at Bowling Green High School. It's Chase Landrum alongside Bruce Tribune. It's a 44-12 lead for the Lady Purples after 3 quarters of play. We've got our Riley Dental Group fourth quarter here as it's going to be Lady Purple basketball to open up. Smiley's got it for the Lady Purples on the left side. She's being guarded by Stevens. Out top it goes to Pratt. She drives down the lane. She loses it, but it's going to be Carly Hagan on the floor trying to get a steal, but Pratt gets it back. And it's going to be a timeout for Coach Calvin Head for the Lady Purples. It's going to be a 30-second timeout.
Well, while we're here, Chase, we'll look at the stats real quick. Bowling Green had 10 turnovers through 3 quarters. They were 18 of 34 from the field, 53%, 5 of 12 shooting the 3, 42%, 3 of 8 at the line, 38%, 22 rebounds, 13 offensive boards. For the Scotties, 16 turnovers, 6 in that third quarter. 5 of 24 from the field, 21%. We're 0 of 9 outside the arc. 2 of 5 at the line, 40%. 11 rebounds, 7 offensive boards.
With a 44-12 lead for the Lady Purples. It's going to be Smiley throwing in for the Lady Purples. It comes into Pratt. Pratt's got it guarded by Kirkpatrick. Goes out top to Ware. In the corner, Smiley, who thought about 3, but she don't put it up. Back out top to Pratt it goes. 2-3 Lady Scotty defense that goes over Smiley. Back to Pratt. Pratt throws over to Smiley on the right side. Now inside it goes to Hall. Now it's back to Pratt at top of the key. Over to Woods on the left side. Back to Pratt out top. 2-3 Lady Scotty zone as Pratt has it. Pratt's going to get it in the middle to Smiley, who wasn't ready for the pass. It's still for Kayla Kirkpatrick for the Lady Scotties. She's going to drive down the left baseline, puts it up, and it's no good, but she is fouled. That foul was on. They get it on Smiley? They didn't really say.
Yeah, they's 10. They said no.
Number 2 goes on Pratt. Her first. Team first of quarter. Strode has it in the middle of the lane now. She backs down, puts up a shot off the board. It's no good. Rebound goes to Pratt. Pratt throws it to Smiley on the right side. She's going to drive baseline on Carly Hagan. She is met by Strode. It's a steal for Jordy Goodman for the Ladies guys. Quickly to Stevens. She throws it ahead to Kirkpatrick. Nice pass there. Kayla picks up her dribble. Back to Stevens. Stevens gets it over to Goodman. She's going to fire a 3 on the right wing. It's good. That's an aerial safety 3-point shot for Jordy Goodman.
First 3 by the Scotties tonight.
44-15. Lady Purple lead. It's going to be left side to Woods. Back out top it goes to Pratt. Pratt's looking for Smiley. Gets it to her in the corner. She's going to fire a 3 from the right corner. It's good. That's an aerial safety 3-pointer by Katie Smiley.
It looked like that rolled across the top of the backboard and went down. It's just funny looking.
47-15 lead for the Lady Purples. As Stevens has it for the Ladies guys. Back to Goodman. Across the timeline it goes to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick's going to be trapped. Goes to Goodman. It's going to be a tip pass here. It's in the hands of Woods. She's going to go to the rim. Missed the shot, but she is fouled by Kayla Kirkpatrick. Her third, team first of the quarter.
Jordy telegraphed that one. She wanted to throw it into the middle, and she wasn't across the line, so she waited, and so that's why she set up the steal.
As Woods' free throw attempt is good there at the Baird free throw line.
It's her 5th point. She's 3 of 3 at the line. We played a lot better this half. I mean, they've outscored us 20 to 11 this half.
As Woods' second free throw attempt at the Baird free throw line is short. Rebound goes to Addison Norris. It's in the hands of Stevens now. Stevens crossed the timeline. I think for the Ladies guys being guarded by Woods. It's going to be over to Kirkpatrick on the left side. She gets screened. She drives baseline, puts it up to 10 feet.
Yep.
It's blocked, but she is fouled.
Come across the side, hit her on the arm.
Foul goes on Pratt. Her second, team second of the quarter. Sends Kayla Kirkpatrick to the Baird free throw line to shoot 2.
Kayla 1 of 2 tonight at the line. It's her only point.
As her free throw attempt there was no good. As the Trojanettes lead 32-23 after 3 quarters of play. So Warren East has called up a little bit after the third quarter. Kirkpatrick's second free throw attempt is good. The 48-16 Lady Purple lead. 5:25 left in the Riley Dental Group fourth quarter. It's going to be Pratt with it for the Lady Purples. It goes over on the left side now to Whitlow, who just checked in the ball game. It's going to be a jump ball that goes to the Lady Scotties. She's trying her best.
Yeah, she's wanting to keep that ball, and she got it back. But
Lady Scotties basketball in the alternating possession. It's going to be Stevens with it for the Lady Scotties in the front court. She's going to go over on the left side. She tried to get it to Norris, but she's going to be fouled.
Yeah, they're going to get 2 or 11-1.
Going to get 11.
Yeah.
It's going to be Whitlow on the foul. Her first, team third of the quarter.
I don't have her on my sheet.
Kerrigan Hagan gets it, and it's back to Stevens. Stevens at the top of the key. She's going to hand it off to Kirkpatrick on the left side. Kirkpatrick gets a screen from Norris. Kirkpatrick's man. It's over to Norris on the left side. She loses it. Now it's going to be in the hands of Kerrigan Hagan. She's got the elbow, and it goes in the corner. Stevens.
Kerrigan should have turned and took that elbow jumper.
Kirkpatrick.
See, we've got shots we're not looking for.
Stevens has it on the right side now. Being guarded by Whitlow. Stevens is now met there by Miley, and she is going to be fouled. Miley with the foul, her second, team's fourth of the quarter.
Yeah, she tried to jump that screen there and jumped out right into.
It's going to come into Stevens. Stevens crossed the timeline with it. Hands it off to Kerrigan Hagan for the Lady Scotties. Back to Stevens. She fires a three in the left corner. It's no good. Rebound goes to Pratt for the Lady Purples, and it's going to go out of bounds off of the Lady Scotties. It's going to be Pratt with it in the front court for the Lady Purples. Also, Greenwood Lady Gators lead Logan County 25-23 after 3 quarters of play as Davenport fires a three in the left-hand corner. It's no good. Rebound goes to Whitlow for the Lady Purples. Out it goes to Pratt. Over to Davenport on the left side. It's back over to Whitlow on the right side, being picked up by Kirkpatrick. Back out top to Pratt it goes. Halfway through this rally, down group fourth quarter. In the corner it goes Davenport. She fires up a long two. It's no good. Rebound goes to Stevens for the Lady Scotties. Quickly ahead to Kerrigan Hagan. She's going to lose it out of bounds, but it's going to stay Lady Scotty basketball.
It went off Whitlow's foot.
As it looked like Kayla Kirkpatrick and Addison Norris both collided on the other end. Strode's going to check into the ballgame. She's going to replace Addison Norris. It's going to be Crane checking the ball game. She replaced Kirkpatrick. It comes in to Stevens. Back it goes to Crane. Back to Stevens in the right corner. Back to Crane. Crane gets it. She loses it. Strode gets it back. It's going to be in the hands of Reese England. Back to Stevens for the Lady Scotty.
Good hustle by Strode to keep that ball alive.
England's now going to drive.
Wow,
she picks it up over to Hagan.
Pretty good bump.
Crane gets it. She's going to lose it. Picks it back up. Now she drives baseline. Puts up a floater. It's no good. Rebounds tipped around the hands of Kerrigan Hagan. Over to England. Cross court pass to Stevens. Stevens gets it off to Strode. Now she drives. Kicks it off to Kerrigan Hagan, who fires a three on the right wing. It's no good. Rebound. It's saved in bounds by Crane to Kerrigan Hagan. Back to Stevens, who fires up a three. It's good. They're going to say it's a long two there. It's a long two there by Stevens.
It's her first basket.
48-18 lead for the Lady Purples. It's going to go over in the hands of Whitlow. Now she gets back out to Pratt. Pratt picks up a dribble. It's off for a three-pointer there by Davenport in the left corner. It's no good. Rebound goes inside to Miley. She puts it up no good. Smith gets it back, puts it up and in. That's a People's Bank shot for Smith. As Coach Head calls a timeout to get some substitutions in the ballgame, so will the Lady Scotties. As the Lady Scotties will have Carolee Gentry and Hannah Jolly and Paige DeHaas in the game for the Lady Scotties. So Crane and England will stay on the floor for the Lady Scotties. It's going to be Graves, Basham in for the Lady Purples, and also Myers. As Crane's got it for the Lady Scotties on the right side. She throws a cross-court pass to DeHaas. She misses the shot. Rebounds in the hands of Myers for the Lady Purples. 2 minutes left in this Riley Dental Group fourth quarter. Whitlow has it, goes in the middle to Myers. It's going to go on the left side. There's a three-pointer up there by...
It was Brown, I believe.
It was Brown as the Lady Purples picked it up. Brown gets it back for the Lady Purples.
Oh, that wasn't Brown. It's Basham. I'm
Basham,
sorry.
excuse me. Basham's got it at the top. It goes over on the left side to Myers. She puts up a 15-footer. It's good. It's a 52-18 lead.
Oh, that was
Myers.
a two. She's inside the
two.
arc.
It's going to be Reese England with it on the right side. She is going to lose it, but Crane picks it up for the Lady Skies. She drives down the lane, puts it up. It's no good, but she is fouled with 1:19 left in the Riley Dental Group.
Thought they were going to let them play here and just play this one out. It's getting a little rough.
Foul goes on Woods, her first, team fifth of the quarter. It's Crane to the Baird free throw line to shoot two. Her first attempt is no good. Crane's second attempt at the Baird free throw line is good. It's a 52-19. Lady Purple lead, 1:15 left in the ball game. That's going to come back out top in the hands of Graves. Over to Basham on the left side in the middle. It goes to Myers. She kicks it out to Whitlow. She fires a three. It's good. That's an arrow safety three-point shot for Whitlow, and it's a 55-19 Lady Purple
She's
lead.
the only player besides Smiley for them to hit a three.
It's going to be a steal here for Graves. She's going to go to the rim, and she's going to be blocked out of bounds there by Crane. It's going to stay with the Lady Purples. Lady Sky is going to drop their third game early on this season as well. It's going to come in and back out. It goes to Whitlow. In the corner, it goes to Basham. She fires a three in the left corner. It's good. 58-19 lead for the Lady Purples. As that's an arrow safety three-point shot by Basham. It's into Gentry in the front court. Goes underneath to DeHaas. She turns around, puts it up. It's no good. Rebound goes to Myers for the Lady Purples. Graves picks it up for the Lady Purples, and they're going to hold. It's going to be a 58-19 victory for the Lady Purples. It's going to take them to 3-1 on this young season. It's going to drop the Lady Scotties to 0-3 on this young year. We're going to come back with our Don Franklin postgame show after a 2-minute timeout on 103.1 FM and 1490 AM WCLU Sports.
The greatest meal deal for your buck? Hardee's Original Bag, just $6.99. Loaded with your choice of 2 full-size favorites, plus fries and a drink. All for just $6.99. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them.
Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa Cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more. Member FDIC.
So Aero Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aero Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
Every morning in hardworking America, Hardee's biscuit makers rise to bake our original made-from-scratch biscuits. And now, mix and match 2 handcrafted breakfast biscuits, just $5. Find the best deals on the Hardee's app.
We're back at Bowling Green High School. Chase Landrum alongside Bruce Tribune. We're here for the Lady Purples. And what was a pretty impressive win for them tonight, as they were down 2 of their 3 starters in this ball game as well. One with a season-ending injury and another injury as well, as he is ready to go. Bruce, you take it away.
All righty, Chase. Here our Don Franklin post-game show. Let's look at our La Nacional stats for this contest. Bowling Green jumped on top 13-1. They outscored the Scotties 15-3 in the second. They outscored us 16-8 in the third and 14-11 in the fourth to win 58-19. Bowling Green shot 23 of 45 from the field for 51%. They were 15 of 27 shooting the 2, 56%, 8 of 18 on their three-point attempts for 44%, just 4 of 10 at the line, 40%, 29 rebounds. They out-rebounded the Scotties by 14. They had 17 offensive boards. They turned it over, as I said, 13 times. Only one player reached double figures, but they had every player but I think one scored for them that played. Katie Smiley had 21 points, 9 here in the second half. She pulled down 3 boards. She was 7 of 11 from the field. She was 6 of 9 shooting the 3, 1 of 2 at the line for her 21. 8 points and 4 rebounds for Anaya Smith. She had 3 offensive boards, 4 or 5 from the field. 4 points, 3 rebounds for Shapa Pratt. She had 1 offensive board. She is 2 of 2 from the field. There's 5 points for Nariah Woods. She had 2 rebounds, 1 offensive board, 1 of 5 from the field, 0 of 2 shooting a 3, 3 of 4 at the line. 4 points for Corey Ware. Corey's their leading rebounder with 5. 3 of those came on the offensive glass, 2 of 3 from the field, 0 of 2 at the line. 4 points for Jatiah Miley. 3 offensive boards for her. She was 2 of 3 from the field. 3 points for Jayla Whitlow, 1 of 1 from the field. That was a 3-pointer. She had 1 offensive board. Dakida Myers had 2 points and 1 rebound, 1 of 1 from the field. 2 points for Maddie Davenport. She had 2 rebounds, 2 of 2 from the field. And 2 points, 4 offensive boards for Zara Hall on 1 of 3 from the field. A team total of 58. Bowling Green will improve to 3-1 on the season. For the Scotties, 18 turnovers here tonight in this contest. They shoot 7 of 32 from the field for 22%, 6 of 21 on their twos, 29%, just 1 of 11 outside the arc, 9%, 4 of 9 at the field, 44%, 15 rebounds, 9 offensive boards. Scotties had a lot of players score here tonight themselves, just not enough. Only one player, we have one player with 3, but we had 5 points for Jordy Goodman to lead us. She had 3 rebounds, 2 offensive boards, 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 shooting the 3. She had her only 3. Cynthia Austin picked up 3 points and 2 rebounds. 1 was an offensive board, 1 of 4 from the field, 0 of 1 shooting the 3, 1 of 2 at the line. And then we had 5 players with 2 each. Kayla Kirkpatrick with 2 points, 0 of 4 from the field, 0 of 3 shooting the 3, 2 of 4 at the line. 2 points for Riley Strode. She was 1 of 4 from the field, 0 of 1 shooting a 3, 0 of 1 at the line. 2 points for Carly Hagan, who led us with 4 boards, all on the offensive end, 1 of 4 from the field. Kenley Stevens had 2 points and 1 rebound on 1 of 2 from the field. Reese England with 2 points. She was 1 of 4 from the field, 0 of 3 shooting a 3. And Jaya Crane had 1 point, 1 offensive rebound, 0 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 at the line. This has been your La Nacional stats for this girls contest here. as the Scotties drop this one 58-19, and we'll fall 0-3 on this young season, Chase.
Thank you, Bruce. As Scotties and Purples have both took the floor, getting ready to go in our second game of the evening. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, and hopefully Coach Kirkpatrick will come up and speak with us. So we'll come back after a 2-minute timeout on 103.1 FM and 1490 AM WCOU Sports.
I'm Dan Fouch, branch manager at Baird Private Wealth Management in Glasgow. Our office recognizes that football and retirement share more similarities than you might think. The head coach, that's you. You are the ultimate decision maker when it comes to your finances. A successful retirement happens with support of a financial advisor, and that's where the quarterback comes in. A quarterback and financial advisor both pay close attention to the details and make the correct adjustments so that goals can be met. Call our office and speak with a financial advisor who can help you execute the plays to win in retirement.
Reliable internet and great customer service? Two things you'd like to have? I'm talking local service and quick response when my internet is out, which never happens, by the way. That's exactly the type of customer service you get from an awesome internet provider like SCRTC. Not only do they provide gig speed and superior Wi-Fi solutions, SCRTC backs it up with phenomenal customer service. That is true value in an internet provider. Go to scrtc.com and get yours with an unmatched service guarantee.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
We're back at Bowling Green High School. Chase Landrum alongside Bruce Tribune, as it was a 58-19 loss for the Lady Scotties, as Coach Kirkpatrick's still in the locker room with her kids. So I tell you what, Bruce, we'll just go ahead and get started on our pregame here on the boys.
Well, I'm sure they're having a heart-to-heart. This was probably the poorest game we played, but I will say this, Bowling Green was the best defensive ball club we've seen.
Yes, 100%. They were up in the Lady Scotties' faces all night. And they just played really good defense. Maybe the best defensive team that the Lady Scotties may face all year.
Yeah, we took care of the basketball a little better in the second half, and we played better in the second half. You know, the game would have been – they would have still won by several points, but if we played the first half like we played the second half, it would have been a lot closer contest. But as you said, it's time to talk about our boys now, and they will have their hands full because this is always a very talented Bowling Green Purple team.
Yeah, it's the #1 team in the region, Bruce, the #9 team in the state. And tonight's the first night they get back their football players. That's pretty funny there.
Yeah, well, I tell you what.
They were already good before then.
Their football program is, and I would have thought, that their basketball program would have had more state championships than they do, as many good basketball players as they produce. But Warren Central, it's always a slobber knocker when those two teams meet during the basketball season.
Let's just roll you through some stats here for the Purples. It's going to be it's going to open your eyes a little bit, as I would say. They average 83 points a game. They are led by senior Luke Idlett, not a football player, averages 23 points a game, and that's before you get to Deuce Bailey and a couple others as well. Sharpshooter.
And who aren't ready to play yet, probably.
Right, and they got another one, Jace Wardlow, who, if you're Scotty fans, remember from last year as well, averages 20 points as well. And also the transfer portal, as I'm going to call it. Joseph Hurt, who transferred from Fairdale in Louisville, averages 14 points a game.
Well, and I can handle the Fairdale player coming down here to play basketball easier than I can, people that live here close that live in Warren County or Edmondson or Barron or something, or Allen, that come here and play, because Bowling Green is the fastest growing city in the state.
It
is.
is.
And there's a lot of industry here, and I'm sure that people are probably moving here for jobs. I mean, so it's just
growing every day. I mean, there's houses being built all over the place. I mean, it's growing. As the Lady Gators, Bruce, beat Logan County 41-33.
Well,
Good win for the Lady Gators.
Yeah, but like you say, we played both of those ball clubs with close ball games and a game of runs. So I mean that's not surprising. We probably thought that score would be somewhere in that range. I think probably I thought Green was the better ball club, and we played them well also, and so that doesn't really surprise me that much.
Now the Scotties, on the other hand, Bruce, are coming off of a 58-50 loss Tuesday night at Logan County, where they just never could get in the flow of offense. It didn't seem like in that ball game.
No, I thought our first game we played well. Greenwood, third-ranked team in the region, we played them well. Had an opportunity to beat them. That score was a little deceiving because we were up with less than a minute to go, and they shot several free throws. And of course, this purple team, we will have our hands full, and I'm sure. And we will have to play a lot better than we did the first two games to play with this ball team.
The Scotties will have Landon Minton back tonight, who will make his season debut. He's coming off a season last year at the end of the year where he become one of the Scotties' best players there at the end of the year.
Well, one of the things that hurts us a lot against the Purples, too, they always have good size, and they'll be quite a bit bigger than us because we have to play a lot of guards, And I guess right now our biggest player is Jay Driver, and maybe 6'1". Minton will be a little bit bigger, but it will be a tough task.
I would say if you're the Scotties tonight, you might expect a little zone out there. It'd be my bet, but we haven't seen it yet this year. So, I mean, I don't know. But I tell you what we'll do. We'll come back after a 2-minute timeout, and we'll continue with our Don Franklin pregame show on 103.1 FM, 1490 AM, WCOU Sports.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
Your Glasgow destination for the finest flavors of Mexico and more. Priced to keep you coming back again and again. Authentic and delectable. La Nacional International Market Deli and Taqueria. Real Mexican street-style tacos. Carne asada, picadas, ceviche, tripas, burritos, quesadillas, lengua, chorizo, tortas, and more. Always fresh. Made from scratch and delicious. La Nacional. Across from Hibbett Sports, Shane Drive, Glasgow.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them.
Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
If you're ready for all Christmas all the time, tune to Santa 102.3.
Rocking around the Christmas tree.
Santa 102.3.
Take a trip down Candy Cane Lane with me. Run, run, Rudolph, red up at the front.
The Christmas station. Santa 102.3.
We're back here at Bowling Green High School. It's Chase Landrum alongside Bruce Tribune as we've got our pregame for the Scotties and the Purples here in our second game of the evening. As Scotties come in 0-2 on the season, looking for their first win of the year. Bruce, I mean, they're coming off that loss at Logan County, who was just the more physical team in that ballgame. Tonight, you're wanting to look and see if they can get off to a faster start. Is what they need in this game for sure.
Yeah, that hurt us in the Logan County game, falling behind. And, of course, the Bowling Green team will be physical. They always are. I didn't see them play last year, but over the past years, Bowling Green and Warren Central will, from the get-go, press you full court, and they're going to get up in your face. They'll back tap you. They'll try to create turnovers, and we will have to take care of the basketball tonight, no question about that. And we'll have to shoot lights out probably to play with them. They've got a lot of good shooters. They've just got a lot of good athletes. It's just here, and you see that because of their football program, basketball program. They have so many more people to choose from, and they're very athletic.
And talking about their shooting, Bruce, they shoot 50% from the three-point line.
And well, you'd take that every night, wouldn't you? That's a lot of teams are happy if they shoot 37, 38%, and they're shooting 50% through 2 games. So, and that may be a little deceiving. I mean, who they played and what they had open and stuff. But like you talked about, though, their football players are back now, but they're not playing yet.
No, they're not playing tonight.
So, and they may get in some just to get their feet wet and stuff like that. But over past years, they're just back when I went to school, you could compete with them and the other schools like that in the region. I mean, in the 60s, the late 60s. I mean, we talk about Warren Central and Bowling Green. I think we said twice maybe in the last 20-some years that somebody besides Bowling Green and Warren Central hadn't won the region. And when your father and I, when we were in high school, we went to the state tournament we won the region 3 times out of 4 years. And you can tell how it's changed so much. And Glasgow High School, it was the same size it was then, and these schools, Bowling Green's growing, so these schools have gotten bigger even.
Well, the Trojanettes get this big win in the district contest tonight. They beat Warren East 47-37.
Well, I'm sure Coach Neville's not very happy. I think they felt like they were probably a regional contender and the favorite for the 15th district, and I'm sure she's not very pleased at all.
Well, the news that I'm getting down here from the scores table as the football players will actually not play tonight for Bowling Green, so there will be no Deuce Bailey out there tonight for the Purples. He will return on Monday. But you still have you guys still got loads of talent out there for the Purples.
And we don't know that those players will step in and start either. Right. I mean, they've got 5 very good players on the court, and if they're shooting 50%, they just made great bench players for them. They're just good athletes.
All righty, that's going to conclude our Don Franklin pregame show here as we're going to give you the TJ Regional Health starting lineups. We'll start with the Purples first. Starting at guard is going to be Joseph Hurt. He's a senior. Starting at guard is going to be Braylon Banks. He's a senior. Starting at the other guard is going to be Luke Idlett. He's a senior. Starting at guard is going to be Jace Wardlow. He's a senior. If you're getting a common theme here, Bruce, this is a senior-led team for the Purples, and starting at forward is going to be Caden Carpenter. He's a senior. Lots of seniors on this Purples basketball team.
And Bailey and Barber off the football team are seniors.
Woodard.
I was looking at their roster. They've got a bunch of they've got 7 seniors I think on this ball club. Just a junior or 2 and a sophomore and several freshmen. I mean, they're top loaded in the senior class.
So that's the starters for the Purples. Now the starters for the Scotties. It's going to be the same 5 that started the last 2 games for the Scotties. It's going to be JoJo Driver starting at guard. He's a senior. Jalen Bradley, he's a sophomore. Also starting at guard is going to be Quinn Nunley. He's a senior. Starting at guard is going to be Kobe Brewster. He's a senior. And starting at forward is going to be Jay Driver. He's a senior. Head coach of the Scotties is Brandon Stockton. His assistants coaches are Matt Sexton, Cedric Vaughn, Tucker Kirkpatrick, and Bowling Green's head coach is none other than DJ Sherrill. Bruce, what's our keys to the ball game for the Scotties?
Well, we've got to take care of the basketball because you know they're going to press us. We're really going to have to shoot it well, and you know everybody's probably going to have to crash the boards
and handle the press.
Well, right, taking care of the basket. That's what I said. Take care of the basket, handle the press, and I'm sure they're very quick and have quick hands.
They're going to have a size advantage, but you're also going to see Landon Minton coming off the bench for the Scotties tonight, who will help that bench production as well. We hope to see Jarrett Martin come back within the next few weeks. So you can listen to us here on 103.1 FM and 1490 and also on our live stream at WCLUradio.com/Scotty Sports Blue. If you want to listen to Trojan Sports, you can listen to 104.7 FM and 1230 AM and also on WCLUradio.com/Trojan Sports Burgundy as the Scotties are in the Royal Road uniforms tonight.
Yeah, we've wore them quite a bit this year, haven't we, so far?
I believe we have. It's going to be Nunley in the circle for the Scotties. It's going to be Hurt for the Purples. They don't got that much of a size advantage on us with this starting lineup.
No, but they do have. I mean, at every position, they're a little bit taller. So.
That's the Ralphie's tip-off here, and it's going to be won by the Purples. Carpenter's going to have it. It goes over to Banks. Banks is being guarded by Brewster. It's a man-to-man defense to open up. Idlet's being guarded by JoJo Driver. Driver's got some eyes on him. It comes out to Hurt. Hurt drives down the lane, kicks out to Carpenter. Now he's going to drive. Kicks out to Banks, who fires a three at the top of the key. It's good. That's an arrow safety three-point shot by Braylon Banks.
There's the full court pressure.
It goes over to Jalen Bradley for the Scotties. He's got in the middle of the court. It's over to Brewster. Scotties got to get it over the timeline. They can't get it across. Now they do. It's in the hands of Jay Driver for the Scotties. He's going to try to get off JoJo Driver. That pass was tipped there by Hurt.
Wow, we just about turned it over there. So
he's being guarded by Wardlow. JoJo Driver has it on the right wing for the Scotties. And now it's going to be a steal. Banks is going to go to the other end, and he is going to lay it in. It's a quick 5-0 Purple lead. JoJo Driver has it for the Skies. It is a man-to-man full-court defense for the Purples. As he crosses the timeline with it, he loses it. It's going to be a steal here for the Purples as Hurt gets it. It's in the hands of Idlet on the left side with it. He hands it off to Wardlow. Wardlow's going to drive down the lane, puts it up, and it is good. Quick timeout by Coach Brandon Stockton. 1:23 into the ball game.
Well, they're 3 for 3, and we've got 2 turnovers on 2 possessions.
It's a 30-second timeout for the Scotties. As we will say, the Lady Scotties will be back in action tomorrow at
here in
Bowling
yes.
Green, but playing South Warren in the 4th Region Challenge.
Yes, of course, we'll only have the one ball game tomorrow as where the Scotties will be at Barron County against playing Clinton County in the afternoon. We can't do both, so.
If the times were different, we could do
right,
both, but the boys play at 3 and the girls play at 5:30, so and most likely one or the other is going to be running behind, so we'll have the boys.
Well, they'll probably both be running behind, but it'd be hard for us to, it'd take about an hour and a half to get a game in to get in the car and get down here and get set up.
As JoJo Driver has it for the Scotties after that timeout, it's this full court pressure for the Purples as he is going to cross the timeline with it being guarded by Carpenter. He's going to drive down the middle of the lane. Now he's going to back it out and get to Bradley. Bradley has the top of the key. He's going to drive down the lane. He's going to put up a shot. It's blocked out of bounds. It's going to be saved by Banks. He throws it over the top of his head, and Brewster's going to come up with it. There's going to be a foul here on Hurt for the Purples. His first, team's first of the quarter. It's going to be Scotty's basketball on the sideline. Nunley's going to throw it in for the Skies. It's going to come into Bradley. He is being guarded by Wardlow. It's a 7-0 Purples lead here early on.
He's got a count on him.
He's got a count on him now. He breaks the count. It's over to JoJo Driver on the right side. He's going to put up about a 10-footer on the baseline. It's no good. Rebound to Wardlow for the Purples. He's got in the front court. He drives down, and he is going to put it up and in off the board. That's a People's Bank shot for Wardlow.
Well, you talked about them shooting 50% from the three. They're shooting 100% from the field right now.
Brewster has it on the right side for the Scotties. He gets it over to Bradley on the left side. Bradley's picked up by Wardlow. Bradley gets over to Nunley in the left corner. He's going to drive down the lane. He kicks out to JoJo Driver. Now he drives in the corner to Brewster. He fires up three in the right corner. It's no good, and they're going to get a foul on Jay Driver underneath, his first. Team's first.
They're 4 for 4, and we're 0 for 3.
Idlet throws it in the front court here to Banks. It's going to be a steal for the Scotties as Brewster gets it. JoJo Driver has it coming the other way. He throws over to Bradley. He thinks about three. Now he'll drive, kicks off to Brewster. Back out top to JoJo Driver. 3 minutes of the ball game. It's a 9-0 Bowling Green lead. Jay Driver has in the lane. He's going to be stripped off that spin move. Now it's in the hands of Hurt coming the other way. It's going to be tipped out of bounds by Bradley. It stays with the Purples.
Yeah, Jay's got to learn that he can't make that spin move in the lane as tight as defense. You know, it happened to him a few times at Logan the other night. He tried to make that spin move, and they took it away from him, and it's the competition.
Banks is going to throw it in the Purples. It comes in underneath the Wardlow. He lays it up and in. That's a People's Bank shot for Wardlow. It's an 11-0 Purple lead.
And they're 5 of 5 from the field. Of course, they hit 1 3, and the rest have been layups.
Nunley crossed the timeline for Skies. He got in the lane, kicked off to JoJo Driver. He fires three in the right corner. It's no good. Long rebound to Idlet. It's going to be in the hand of Brewster now as he lost it when he went underneath. Now it's going to go out of bounds off of the Purples. 3:30 into this game, Bruce. And the Scotties.
Did Eilert control it or just?
He did not. He just kind of lost it.
Well, I'll give that rebound to Colby then if he just.
It's going to be a steal here for Wardlow. Bad pass by Brewster. He's going to go to the rim. Nice up and under move. It's blocked by Bradley, but there's going to be a foul. His first, team's second of the quarter.
JoJo. Oh, no, Jaden. I'm sorry. J-Boy.
It's going to be Wardlow to the Baird free throw line to shoot two.
Well, this game is starting off just like the girls' game did.
Wardlow's first free throw attempted. No good.
That's the first shot they've missed.
Hodges in the game for the Skies. He's going to replace Brewster. It's an 11-0 Purple lead early on as Wardlow's second free throw attempt is good. And the ball's going to come into Bradley. He's going to race across the timeline with it. He's got it in the front court for the Scotties. He's being guarded by Wardlow. He tried to get it inside to Jay Driver to steal for the Purples. Wardlow with it on the other end. He's going to go to the rim and lay it up and in. That's a People's Bank shot for Wardlow. It's a 14-0 Purples lead. Timeout, Glasgow.
And Wardlow has 9.
That is going to be a...
Must be a 30. We're
It's going
standing.
to be another 30-second timeout for the Scotties.
Bowling Green right now has yet to miss a field goal attempt. 1 or 2. They only have 1 rebound, but they haven't missed any. And the Scotties have taken 4 shots, but we've got 5 turnovers. We've turned it over more than the shots we've taken. And I've credited Colby Brewster with 2 offensive boards where they had a hand on it but didn't control it. So it's just right now it's all Bowling Green Purples.
It's going to be a learning lesson here tonight for this guy. See how much fight you got, see how much grit you got, and find the right lineup possibly tonight. Because you know you're going to have a quick turnaround for tomorrow as well. Playing a good Clinton County team as well.
Yes, and they always play physical. Of course, I'm glad we're playing them somewhere besides Albany. So
Nunley gets it across time on a Jay Driver. He loses it, but he gets it back. It's off to Bradley. Bradley's got it on the left side for the Scotties. Being guarded by Carpenter. He's got it, drives down the right side of 4. Kicks out to JoJo Driver. He fakes, puts up a 10-footer now. Bounces around and in. 14-2 Purple's lead. As here comes Wardlow. He drives down, gets it to Idlet. Idlet now drives down the lane. He picks up his dribble with that. Back out to Wardlow. He fires a 3 off the right wing. It's no good. Rebound is in the hands of Hodges for the Scotties. He loses off a back tap. It goes out of bounds. Stays Scotty basketball.
Their first miss. Now, I don't know how many of these players have played against Bowling Green very much, but you've always got to be alert. Them in Central, they will back tap you, and you've got to protect that basketball.
Bradley gets to Hodges. Hodges has just before the timeline. Bradley gets it back. Bradley's going to cross the timeline into Jay Driver. Over to Hodges. Hodges is going to fire a three off the left wing. That's no good. Long rebound to Carpenter in the left corner. Not a bad shot there for the Scotties, though.
He took that from the college three.
Carpenter drives down the lane. He's going to get an easy layup. He knocks it in. That's a People's Bank shot for Caden Carpenter. 16-2. Purple's lead as JoJo Driver loses it, and it's going to go out of bounds. Stays Scotty basketball.
That's probably good JoJo let that one go on out of bounds because that will reset the 10-second clock.
Comes in to Nunley. Nunley gets it back to Bradley. Bradley's going to be trapped. He gets it back to Nunley. Nunley's going to cross the timeline with it over to JoJo Driver. He drives down the lane. He's going to put up a wild 10-footer. It's no good, but he is fouled.
Yeah, I'm glad he attacked. We got to try to go take it to the hoop, maybe draw some fouls.
Fouls on Wardlow, his first, team second. Sends JoJo Driver to the Baird free throw line where he will shoot two. Good crowd down here tonight for the Scotties.
Yes, there is. They don't, well, that one section, their student section, they've got several, but our crowd's comparable to theirs.
Driver's first free throw attempt is good. And here comes Landon Minton into the ball game for the Scotties. He replaces Jay Driver.
We generally have good crowds here, though, but the situation of people come down and eat supper.
Well, or after the game, go eat supper as well. Driver's second free throw attempt bounces around and in as well. He's got all four Scotty points here early on. It's a 16-4 Purple's lead. Carpenter has it. Goes in the corner to Akins, who just checked in the ball game. Also, Hurt has it for the Purples. Now it's over to Carpenter, who drives down the lane. Nice move underneath. He just missed the shot, but it's no
my
good.
Goodness.
He's fouled.
I thought he had a pretty clean block.
Foul goes on Bradley, his second, team third of this opening quarter. Carpenter is going to go to the Baird free throw line where he is going to shoot two.
And I thought Carpenter was a little off balance, and J-Boy had a decent block on it.
Carpenter's first free throw attempt is good. Jeremiah Moore is going to check in for us, guys. He's going to replace Bradley, who just picks up his second foul. It's a 17-4 Purple's lead. Carpenter's second free throw attempt at the line is good as well. It's going to be Banks to check in. He replaces Carpenter. Also in the game for the Perkins is Sadler. Cross-court pass goes to Moore for the Skies. He picks up his dribble back to JoJo Driver. He picks it up, gets over to Moore on the right side. He's going to be trapped. He's trapped, tried to get it inside. It's tipped in the hands of JoJo Driver. Over to Nunley on the left side. He gets in the corner to Mitten. He pump fakes. Now he's going to fire a three in the left-hand corner. It's short. Rebound to Nunley. Nunley goes back up, but it is good. Nice move there by Nunley in the lane. It's an 18-6 Purple's lead. As Banks is going to bring it up the court for the Purples under 2 minutes to go in this opening quarter. Now the Scotties are showing a little zone here, Bruce.
Well, Idlet's out of the game, so he's their three-point threat.
It's going to be on the right side. It goes to Hurt. Now it's going to be a tip pass back in the hands of Hurt. In the corner, it goes to Banks. Spin move. He's got Mitten on him. Now the Scotties trapped. It's going to be underneath in the hands there of Akins, who missed the shot. Rebounds underneath for the Scotties. JoJo Driver has it coming the other way. It's over to Moore. Moore drives baseline. He's going to put it up off the board. It's no good, but he is fouled.
They're going to get Banks on that one.
They're going to get who did they get that on?
I'm hoping they
got it on Akins. That's his first, team third. Moore's free throw attempt at the Baird free throw line is no good. Brewster checks back in for the Skies. He replaces Hodges. Moore, second free throw attempt at the Baird free throw line. Bounces around and out. Rebound goes in the hands of Hurt. It's Banks with it on the other end for the Purple. Back to Hurt. It goes in the middle there to Sadler, who puts it up and in, and a foul. The foul goes on Mitten, his first, team fourth of the quarter.
Hey, Scotty's here. We're playing a zone, but we can't let the guy take the elbow and just drive the center of the lane.
Sadler's free throw attempt is good as well at the Baird free throw line. It's a 21-6 Purples lead. It's a 2-2-1 press for the Purples. It's over to Nunley. It's going to be tipped out of bounds there.
That's another new player in, isn't it?
By Crow.
Crow.
The freshman. Stays Scotty's basketball. As Nunley tried to get the JoJo driver in the right corner. It's a steal. Hurt with it on the other end. He lays it up and in. It's a 16-point Purples lead here. 17-point Purples lead early on. 23-6. Moore has it for the Scotties in the backcourt. He crossed the timeline with it. He is trapped. Gets it back to Nunley. Nunley's got it at the top. He's going to hand it off to JoJo Driver for the Scotties. It's over to Moore in the left corner. He's going to fire a three. It's no good. Rebound goes inside to Akins for the Purples. Hurt throws it ahead to Banks. He's going to drive now. He's met there in the lane. He kicks it out for a three-pointer there by Akins. It's way off. Rebound goes to Sadler, who lays it back up and in. It's a 25-6 Purples lead. Under a minute to go in this opening quarter as Nunley's going to cross the timeline with it for the Scotties. He's got it. It's over to Moore on the left side. He hands it back to JoJo Driver over to Nunley on the right side, who fires up a deep three. It's short. Rebound goes to Sadler for the Purples. Purple's going to get the last shot in the quarter here as Banks is going to pick it up.
You know, we're taking a lot of deep threes. This, you know, we're not used to playing with this college three-point. You know, most high school gyms don't have that, and we've taken several from outside that line.
Banks is going to pull it from just inside the line. It's an air ball. It's going to be a 25-6 lead for the Purples after one quarter of play. We'll be back after a 1-minute timeout on 103.1 FM, WCOU Sports.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit scrtc.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more. Member FDIC.
We're back here at Bowling Green High School. Chase Landrum alongside Bruce Tribune. It's a 25-6 Purples lead after one quarter of play.
Chase, you know you're in trouble when you have as many turnovers as you do points. Bowling Green turned it over once.
Ooh.
They are 10 of 14 from the field, 71%, 1 of 3 on their threes, 33%, 3 of 4 to line, 75%, 6 rebounds, 1 offensive board. 6 turnovers for the Scotties, 2 of 10 for the field, 20%, 0 of 6 shooting a 3, 2 of 4 to line, 50%, 5 rebounds, 3 offensive boards.
JoJo Driver goes to the bucket. He missed the shot. Rebound goes to Banks for the Purples. Hurts got it coming the other way for the Purples. He's going to drive down the lane. He's going to go up the shot. It's no good, and they're going to get a block and foul on Jeremiah Moore. His first team first of this quarter. It's going to be Hurt to the Baird free throw line where he is going to shoot 2. Our 3 officials in this game also are Tony Franklin, Tommy Young, and Jamie Bailey. As Hurt's first free throw was good. Hurt's second free throw is good as well. It's a 27-6 Purples lead.
They've got 5 points from the foul line. We've got 6 points.
The Driver has it in the front court for the Scotties. He's being guarded by Carpenter. Starters are back in for Bowling Green. Brewster has it on the left side for the Scotties. It's off to Mitten. Mitten gets it over to Moore on the left side. It's over to Nunley now. Nunley's going to drive down the lane. He loses it. It's a steal for Idlet. Idlet's got coming over the way for the Purples. He's going to go to the rim and lay it up and in.
The leading scorer just scored his first basket.
And it's 29-6 Bowling Green. It's off to JoJo Driver for the Scotties. He crossed the timeline. It's over to Brewster. Brewster drives baseline. He is met there by Wardlow. He still has it on the baseline. Wardlow's still on him. He's got a count on him. He loses it. JoJo Driver picks it up. He's got it on the right side. 6:40 left in the half. He's got it at the top of the key. It's over to Moore on the left side. Moore is looking to get it off to somebody. Gets it off to Mitten. Mitten has it for the Scotties spin move. He's going to hand it back off to JoJo Driver, who's going to go down, put up an elbow jumper. It's blocked by Hurt. Hurt's got it coming the other way for the Purples. He's going to go to the rim. He's going to lay it up and in, and a foul. That foul's going to go on Landon Mitten. His second, team's second of the quarter. Jay Driver and Jalen Bradley in for the Skies. Mitten and Moore will sit. And Hurt at the Baird free throw line to shoot one. It's 31-6, Bowling Green. Hurt's free throw attempt is good. 32-6 lead for the Purples. As JoJo Driver has in the backcourt for the Purples. Or excuse me, Skies, he loses it off his foot. It's a turnover in the hands of Wardlow. Wardlow is going to now drive down the left side, and he is going to get called for a blocking foul. I believe, Bruce, the underneath official, wanted to call a charge.
Yeah.
Wow. Fouls on Brewster, his first, team third of the quarter. It's in the hands of Banks now for the Purples, who just got it back. Idly gets it, drives down the lane. He's left wide open, puts it up and in. 34-6 lead.
The official's timeout.
And it looks like Wardlow got hurt on that play as well.
Yeah,
he's limping off.
I think he caught maybe a knee in the thigh. I believe it's just it's what it looks like. Way he's limping, like his muscles tight.
Sadler checked back in the game for him. Brewster gets it into Bradley. Bradley's playing with two fouls now. He's met in the backcourt. It's over to Brewster on the left side. Back to Bradley. Bradley's going to cross the timeline with it for the Scotties. 34-6 lead for the Purples, and they're going to get a foul here on Banks. His first, team first of this second quarter. The Purples have the first 9 points in this quarter. Nunley's going to throw it in for the Scotties. He's trying to throw it inside, and it's going to stay with the Scotties. I'm not really sure what
he was trying to do.
Yeah. JoJo Driver is going to throw it in for the Scotties now. He's going to throw it out top to Brewster. Brewster's got it on the right side for the Scotties, being guarded by Banks. He's going to hand it off to Bradley. They're going to reset the offense with 5:30 left in the half. Bradley drives down the lane. It's going to be a tip ball, and it's going to be in the hands of Nunley. Back to Bradley. He's going to fire a three at the top of the key. It's no good. Rebound is going to be tipped around to Jay Driver. Back to JoJo Driver. He pump fakes now. He has it off to Jay Driver in the corner, who fires a three. It's no good. Rebound to Nunley, who lays it back up and in, and a foul. That foul will go on, I believe, Banks. No, they're going to get on Sadler, his first, team second of the quarter. Nunley's at the Baird free throw line to shoot one. His first attempt is no good. Rebound to Sadler for the Purples. Banks has it now. Scotties have went zone on this possession. Underneath the Hurt, who lays it up and in. That's a People's Bank shot for Hurt. Nice pass there by the Purples. 36-8 lead for the Purples.
Yeah, they continue their hot shooting. Of course, most of them are layups.
JoJo Driver fires up three on the right wing. It's no good. Rebound goes to Carpenter, who is fouled.
Yeah, he crashed into the bench.
Brewster with the foul, his second, team fourth of this quarter. Banks with it for the Purples. He's got it in the front court. Back to Carpenter out top for the Purples. Halfway through this second quarter. Back to Carpenter on the left side for the Purples. It's in the corner to Idlet. Back to Carpenter now. Carpenter was looking to drive. He does not. It gets over in the hands of Hurt for three. It's good. That's a narrow safety three-point shot there for Hurt. Bruce, we're getting close to the running clock. It's a 39-8 lead for the Purples. Bradley's got it in the front court for the Skies. He drives down, puts up a floater. It's good. 39-10. As Carpenter gets it off to Hurd, who fires up a three in the left corner. It bounces around and out. Rebound to Banks, who lays it back up and in.
Yeah, we just got out hustled right there. It just, we had player on each side of the rim, let him step between, get it in.
People's bank shot there for Banks. JoJo Driver has it off to Bradley for the Scotties. He's going to hand it off to Jay Driver. He picks up his dribble. It's off to JoJo Driver. He's going to bring it back out top. Over to Brewster. Brewster drives down the lane, and he's going to be fouled. Foul goes on Idlet, his first, team third of the quarter. Hodges checks back in for Skies. He's going to replace Nunley. Brooks is going to check in for the Purples. He's going to replace Idlet. JoJo Driver is going to throw it in for the Skies. He gets it into Hodges underneath. Hodges spin move, puts it up from 8 feet. It's no good. Hodges gets the rebound back. It's back out to Brewster, and he falls down, and it's going to be hurt, and it's going to be a timeout for Coach Stockton.
Has to be a full.
It's going to be a full timeout. We'll come back after a 1-minute timeout on 103.1 FM WCOU Sports.
So Aero Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aero Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
I'm Dan Fouch, branch manager at Baird Private Wealth Management in Glasgow. Our office recognizes that football and retirement share more similarities than you might think. The head coach, that's you. You are the ultimate decision maker when it comes to your finances. A successful retirement happens with support of a financial advisor, and that's where the quarterback comes in. A quarterback and financial advisor both pay close attention to the details and make the correct adjustments so that goals can be met. Call our office and speak with a financial advisor who can help you execute the plays to win in retirement.
We're back here at Bowling Green High School. Chase Landrum alongside Bruce Tribune. It's a 41-10 Purples lead. Scotty's ball with 3:15 left in this second quarter here. Nunley's going to throw it in for the Scotties. Comes into Bradley. It's Bradley, JoJo Driver, Nunley, Jay Driver, and Carter Hodges for the Scotties. Bradley's got it in the front court, guarded by Brooks. Goes over on the right side to JoJo Driver. He gets a screen from Jay Driver. It's off to Jay Driver, who's got underneath, lays it up, and he is fouled. That foul will go on Mr. Crow there, his first, team fourth of the quarter. Sends Jay Driver to the Baird free throw line to shoot two. His first free throw attempt is good.
That's Jay's first point of the ball game. He's 0 for 1 from the field, 1 for 1 at the line, and he only has one rebound in this first half.
His second attempt's no good. Rebound goes to Hurt for the Purple. Quickly ahead it comes to Crow, who's going to put up a jumper. It's good.
Well, I don't care who's shooting it for him. They shoot it well. He just came in and made one.
Bradley's got top of the key for the Sky. It's over to Hodges now. Hodges head on the right side. It's over to Jay Driver now, just inside the three-point line. Bradley comes to get it. Bradley has it at the top of the key for the Skies. 2:30 left in the half. It's over to Nunley on the right side. It's off to Hodges. Hodges is going to put up a three on the right wing. It's no good. Rebound to Crow for the Purples. Hurt has it for the Purples. He drives down. Nice pass there in the hands of Sadler. It goes out of bounds off
the block
of the Scotties. Carpenter's going to throw it in for Purples. It comes into Hurt. He's got it underneath. Gives it to Sadler, who lays it up and in. at the People's Bank shot for Sadler. It's a 45-11 lead for the Purples as Bradley has in the front court 2 minutes to go in the half. He drives down, puts it up. It is good and a foul. Foul goes on Brooks, his first, team's fifth of the quarter, as Minton's going to check back in for the Scotties. He is going to replace Hodges. Bradley's at the Baird free throw line where he's going to shoot one. His free throw attempt. It bounces around and in. 45-14 lead for the Purples. 2 minutes left in the half.
At this rate, they're going to reach 100.
Brooks has it at the top of the key. He gives it back over to Carpenter.
Running clock will slow that down.
Carpenter loses it as he goes up. Now it's in the hands of Crow. He's got it. He is fouled as he goes back up with it.
Going to get Minton.
It's going to be his third, team fifth of the quarter. Crow's going to go to the Baird free throw line where he is going to shoot two. His free throw attempt bounces out.
Landon Minton, you could tell he's been off. He hadn't played. Just the minutes he's had, he's picked up 3 quick fouls.
His second free throw attempt is good. Bruce, I'm going to make a correction. Number 20 is Arnaldo Davis.
Well, I had him as Crow.
I know, but he was 21 in the book. That's going to go out of bounds off of the Purples. As on KHSAA, it has Orlando Davis as number 21. He's actually wearing number 20 tonight.
They had them both with different numbers. I looked in that thing, and
it's going to come in to Bartley at the top of the key. Over to JoJo Driver it goes for the Scotties. Shot's no good. Rebound goes in the hands of the Purples. Quickly ahead in the hands of Brooks. Brooks is going to drive down the lane. He puts up a 6-footer. It bounces around and in.
That's not the name.
That's not the name either.
They said Avery something.
Embry Dotson. I mean,
I'm just going to call what I've got there. They've got all these numbers, and I'm sorry, folks.
This is not what it is on KHSAA. It's a steal for the Purples. As Crow has it going the other way, we'll say he puts a pump fake up. It's good.
Yeah, he said that one, but I will try to get that one straight, but I'm sorry. I took the numbers that they had.
JoJo Driver's shot's good and a foul on the other end. That's a People's Bank shot as well. That foul goes on Aikens, his second, team sixth of the quarter.
I'm sorry for the fans at home, but
the numbers are just different.
And it's just
from what we get.
I can get the one corrected, but
JoJo Driver's free throw attempt at the Baird free throw line is good. So Purples are going to take the last shot here in the half. It's a 3-2. Scotty's own Idlet's got it. He's going to fire a deep three. It's no good. Rebound goes to Jay Driver for the Scotties. Last shot of the quarter is going to be the Scotties. It's going to be in the hands of JoJo Driver.
Well, it doesn't really matter for them because, we've got a running clock, so it's going to keep running.
Driver has it on the left side with 8 seconds left on the clock. He picks up his dribble. It's out top to Nunley. Nunley's left all alone. He's going to drive. Kicked off to Bartley, who's going to fire a three on the right wing. It's good. That's an arrow safety three-point shot for Grayson Bartley, and that will end the half. We will come back at the 50-20 lead for the Purples at the half. We'll be back with our Don Franklin halftime show after a 2-minute timeout on 103.1 FM WCOU Sports.
The greatest meal deal for your buck? Hardee's Original Bag. Just $6.99. Loaded with your choice of 2 full-size favorites, plus fries and a drink. All for just $6.99. Hardee's. Goodness in the making.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them.
Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at donfranklinauto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more. Member FDIC.
So Aero Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aero Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
Every morning in hardworking America, Hardee's biscuit makers rise to bake our original made-from-scratch biscuits. And now, mix and match 2 handcrafted breakfast biscuits, just $5. Find the best deals on the Hardee's app.
We're back here at Bowling Green High School. Chase Landrum alongside Bruce Tribute. It's a 50-20 lead for the Purples here at halftime. We got our Don Franklin halftime show, and I'll get you updated here on some numbers and names here in a second. Dylan sent me a text at the scorers table. They had the numbers and names all wrong from what we got off KHSAA. That's just what it is. But wearing number 20 is Orlando Davis, and wearing 15 is Ethan Kirkwood.
Ethan Kirkwood
is 15.
See, I didn't even have him in my book at all.
Hudson Akins is actually 24 instead of 15.
Hudson Akins
is 24 instead of 15. And I believe that's it.
Well, that's all I've got stats for anyway.
That's
so
right.
I've got to
It's our Don Franklin halftime show, by the way. And I interrupted Bruce there, so he's not going to be too happy with me as he's adding up these stats real quick. But first of all, the Lady Scotties will play tomorrow back in this gym at Bowling Green. They will play South Warren at 5:30. As Jay just sent me a score update from Warren East. Barron leads after 1 quarter of play, 14-11 in a district matchup with Warren East. That I'm not sure on the boys' side it's really going to matter too much on the seeding, but we shall see. And Bruce is ready to go. We'll let him get going with our stats.
Thank you, Chase. Let's look at these here at the Don Franklin halftime show. Let's look at the La Nacional stats for this first half. Bowling Green jumped on top 25-6. They outscored the Scotties 25-14 in the second quarter to lead 50-20 here at the half. They're up by 30. They committed only 1 turnover in that first half. They're not shooting the 3 as well tonight, but overall from the field, they were 20 of 27 for 74%, 18 of 21 shooting the 2 for 86%. Just 2 of 6 on their threes for 33%, 8 of 10 at the charity stripe, 80%, 12 rebounds, 2 offensive boards. But there was only 7 offensive boards available. Their leading scorer in the first half was Joseph Hurt with 12 points and 3 rebounds. He was 4 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 shooting a 3, 3 of 3 at the line. 9 points for Jace Wardlow, 1 rebound for him, 4 of 5 from the field, 0 of 1 shooting a 3, 1 of 2 at the line. We have 7 points for Braylon Banks. He had 2 boards, 1 on the offensive field board, 3 of 4 from the field, 1 of 1 shooting the 3. 7 points for Aiden Sadler off the bench. He had 2 rebounds, 1 offensive boards, 3 of 4 from the field, 1 of 1 at the line. Orlando Davis picked up 5 points. He had 1 rebound, 2 of 2 from the field, 1 of 2 at the line. 4 points for Caden Carpenter, 1 of 1 from the field, 2 of 2 at the line, 1 rebound for him for his 4. Luke Idlet, their leading scorer, only had 4 points on 2 of 3 from the field, 0 of 1 shooting the 3. And Caleb Brooks picked up 2 points on 1 of 1 from the field, a team total of 50. For the Scotties, 9 turnovers in that first half. They shoot 7 of 23 from the field for 30%. They're 6 of 11 on their 2-point attempts for 54%. Just 1 of 12 outside the arc for 8%. 5 of 9 to line, 55%. 9 boards for them, 6 offensive boards. The leading scorer for the Scotties here in the first half, JoJo Driver, with 7 points and 2 rebounds. Just 2 of 7 from the field, 0 of 2 shooting the 3, 3 of 3 at the line. Jalen Bradley picked up 5 points. He was 2 of 4 from the field, 0 of 1 shooting the 3, 1 of 1 at the line. Quinn Nunley picked up 4 points. He had 2 offensive boards, 2 of 4 from the field, 0 of 2 shooting 3, 1 of 2 at the line. 3 points for Grayson Bartley. He was 1 of 1 from the field. That was the 3-pointer at the buzzer. And Jay Bradley picked up 1 point, 1 offensive board, 0 of 1 from the field. That was a 3-pointer, 1 of 2 at the line, a team total of 20. Let me look at the foul situation for you real quick. Jalen Bradley had 2, Kobe Brewster had 2, and Landon Minton had 3 in that first half. No purple with no. Ethan Kirkwood did pick up 2. No other purple with more than 1. So here at our Don Franklin halftime show, the Purples are on top of the Scotties 50-20. This has been your La Nacional Stats. We'll return for the second half with Chase and myself after this 2-minute timeout on WCOE Sports.
I'm Dan Fouch, branch manager at Baird Private Wealth Management in Glasgow. Our office recognizes that football and retirement share more similarities than you might think. The head coach, that's you. You are the ultimate decision maker when it comes to your finances. A successful retirement happens with support of a financial advisor, and that's where the quarterback comes in. A quarterback and financial advisor both pay close attention to the details and make the correct adjustments so that goals can be met. Call our office and speak with a financial advisor who can help you execute the plays to win in retirement.
Reliable internet and great customer service? 2 things you'd like to have? I'm talking local service and quick response when my internet is out, which never happens, by the way. That's exactly the type of customer service you get from an awesome internet provider like SCRTC. Not only do they provide gig speed and superior Wi-Fi solutions, SCRTC backs it up with phenomenal customer service. That is true value in an internet provider. Go to scrtc.com and get yours with an unmatched service guarantee.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
We are back here at Bowling Green High School. Chase Landrum alongside Bruce Tribune. Because I'm going to send along a little message I got from Coach Kirkpatrick. She is under the weather, so that's why she did not come up and see us tonight. I could tell on the sideline she had told me in recent days she's not been feeling well. There's stuff
there's
going
a lot
around.
of Clinton County was out last week with the flu, and there's been some stomach bug going around. My two of my grandchildren, and I need to say hello to them if they're listening tonight. But two of my grandchildren had stomach bugs last week, and one of my daughters. So there's some illness going around, and it's just, we're getting ready to go on Christmas break, and maybe everybody can get well. And
yeah, we're going to have – that's our Don Franklin halftime show is we're going to have a running clock this whole second half, so it will go
it should go pretty fast. And they're coming back, I guess, looks like with their starters. So
they're going to come – both teams are going to come back with their starters. Bowling Green's going to open up with it, and it's going to be Carpenter with it. Scotty's going to go a zone here to open up the half, 3-2 zone.
Well, you understand, too, it's early in the year, and, your starters need playing time. You can't –
yeah, and they're coming off a bunch of people playing football as well. Idlet's going to have it at top of the key over to Carpenter on the left side. I'm going to say it's going to come to Idlet over here, and he's going to think about a three. Now it goes in the corner to Banks, who drives baselines, met by Brewster. In the corner to Carpenter. It's going to be a tip pass in there. It's going to go to the Purples?
Yeah,
that's right. We got a hand on it.
Kobe hit it, and Nunley couldn't get to it.
It's going to be Purple's basketball underneath. It's going to come in the corner to Idlet. Idlet has it. He fires up a three in the right corner. No good. Rebound goes to Nunley for the Scotties. Bradley's going to pick it up. Here comes the Purples full court defense. Bradley's going to cross the timeline with it for the Scotties. He has 2 fouls.
They're just playing straight man now. They're not trying to trap out of it yet.
Bradley has it in the H for the Purples. It's over. For the Scotties. It's over to JoJo Driver. He's going to drive baseline. He's going to get bumped there by Idlet, and he's going to get the foul. His second, team's first of this half. I guess the clock stops once it comes back under 35. Is that right?
No.
Well,
once it's a running clock, it's a running clock.
Let's stop both times so far as Nunley has it for the Scotties. It's over to Bradley now. Bradley's got top of the key. He's thinking about driving. He's between his legs out on the right side. Over to Jay Driver at top of the key. Brewster's now going to get it on the right wing. Nunley then gets it picked up. He drives down the lane. He hands it off to Jay Driver. Now he spin moves on Hurt. Puts it up and in. That's a People's Bank shot there for Jay Driver. Nice move there. 50-22. As Banks has it top of the key for the Purples. It goes over to Hurt. Hurt pump fakes. Steps back. Now it's back to Banks. He fires up a three just off the middle. It's no good. Rebound to Bradley for the Scotties. He's going to throw it ahead to Joe the Driver on the left side. Now he's going to drive. He's going to get a foul here on Carpenter. His first, team's second of the quarter.
Well, did it ever reach? It may be 36 rather than 35.
I thought it was 50-14 at one time, but.
Well, he may just not be. He's stopping it.
Jay Driver tries to get Nunley. Nunley loses it. It's a 4-on-2 break. Banks gets it off to Sadler, who lays it up and in, but they're going to get a charge here on Banks. His second, team third of the quarter.
It's just their second turnover of the night.
Yeah, the clock has stopped. So I guess once it comes back under.
No.
But it shouldn't be, though.
Once it reaches there, it stays at a.
Bradley.
It always has.
Bradley's going to cross the timeline for the Sky. He's being guarded by Banks. He's going to go up, put an 8-foot floater up. It's no good. Rebound to Jay Driver for the Sky. He's got it underneath. He loses it. Banks takes it away from him. Sadler's on the floor. Now Bradley's on the floor. Then he gets it back, and they're going to get Bradley for a foul. His third, team first of the second half.
I
don't know about that one.
Well, I'm just the running clock. It's
going to be Idlet with it across. It's going to go into Banks in the corner. He drives baseline. He skips it off in the corner. Carpenter he's got the lane put. Nice pass to Hurd, who lays it up and in. That's the People's Bank shot for Hurt, and it's a 52-22 lead for the Purples. Bradley's got it in the front court for the Scotties. He's being guarded by Banks. It's over to Nunley on the left side. Nunley has the top of the key now being guarded by Idle. It's into Brewster. Brewster has the lane. He loses it. He's on the floor with it. It's over to Bradley, who fires up a three on the right side. It's way off. Rebound goes to Carpenter for the Purples. He loses it now. Now he gets it back. He crossed the timeline with it. He goes down the lane with it, and he is going to get called for There's going to be a foul on the Scotties.
Man, it looked like he's lost his dribble or something. That was weird.
Foul goes on JoJo Driver, his first, team second
We're
of the quarter.
Sitting up here in the corner, and it was hard to see really what happened, but it looked like he hit it with both hands. But
Banks gets it off to Idlet. Idlet puts up a floater in the middle of the lane. It's banked in. That's a People's Bank shot for Idlet. It's a 54-22 lead with just under 5 minutes to go in this quarter. Bradley's got it for the Skies. He gets it inside to Jay Driver. He's got Saddle on him. Brewster has it underneath. Pump fakes, goes up with it. It's good.
Yeah, nice fake by Kobe to finish.
People's Bank shot there by Brewster. 54-24, Purple's lead. Carpenter has it on the left side. He drives down the lane. He kicks it out for an Idlet three on the right wing. I knew that was going to be good. That's an aerial safety. 3-point shot for Luke Idlet. The 57-24.
He's got 5 here in the third quarter after only scoring 4 in the first half.
You just can't leave him that wide open because you know he's going to knock it down. Bradley's got it on the right side for the Scotties. Now he has the free throw line. He puts up a free throw line jumper. It's good and a foul.
That's a good call. It'll be on Hurt.
Hurt picks up the foul, his second, team fourth of the quarter. It's going to be Orlando Davis in for the Purples, as Barron and Warren East are tied at 23 at the half. Low-scoring game there as Bradley's at there. Barrett free throw line for one. His free throw attempt's no good. Rebound goes to Hurt for the Purples. Banks got it for the Purples in the front court now. He drives, and he is going to be called for a traveling violation.
It's their third turnover of the game. Yeah, Coach Cunningham's teams play good defense. That's, they said, they're not scoring a lot of points right now, but they will play defense.
Halfway through this third quarter, it's a 57-26 lead for the Purples. JoJo Driver has it in the front court for his guys. In it goes to Jay Driver. He's being guarded by Hurt. Out to Brewster, who drives down the lane, loses the ball, and it's going to go off his leg, out of bounds, but it's going to stay. Scotty Ball there. Oh, they changed the call. That's the right call.
That's our 11th turnover, just 2 this quarter so far.
Carpenter's going to bring it up for the Purples. He's got it in the front court now. It's in the corner to Idlet. He's left wide open for a three. It's good. It's an aerial safety 3-point shot for Idlet. It's a 60-26 lead for the Purples. Bradley has it on the right side for the Scotties. He backs out. He's being guarded there by Davis. He's going to hand it off to Nunley. Nunley has it on the right side, guarded by Idlet. Nunley's thinking about three. Don't shoot it. Now it's inside Jay Driver underneath, who lays it up and in. That's a People's Bank shot for Jay Driver. Carpenter quickly the other way for the Purples. In the corner to Idlet, who thought about three. Don't shoot. Steps back. Got Brewster on him. Back to Carpenter. Over to Hurt on the right side. Now it's a 3-2 defense for the Scotties. Over to Banks. Banks is looking. He'll drive down the lane now. Step back at the free throw line. It's in the corner to Idlet. He fires up a three in the left corner. It's no good. Rebounds to Nunley for the Scotties. A rare miss from Idlet. Bradley's got it in the front court for the Scotties.
He's 2 of 5 from the three tonight.
Bradley drives. He loses it, but they're going to get him for a traveling violation.
Yeah, his feet flew out from under him.
And he is down on the floor in pain. Might have got hit in the face. He is going to march off to the locker room.
Yeah, maybe that's.
Might have got poked in the eye. Anyways, Moore's going to check in to replace him. It's Carpenter with it for the Purples in the front court. 2:30 left in the third quarter. As he's going to be left wide open for a three at top of the key. It's no good. Rebounds, tipped around in the hands of JoJo Driver for the Scotties. He's got it racing up the left side of the floor. He's going to go to the rim, lay it up and in. People's Bank shot for JoJo Driver. That's his 9th point of the evening. It's a 60-30 lead. As Hurt quickly comes out of the way. He's going to put up an elbow jumper on the left side. It's no good. Rebound to Carpenter, who just flew in there to get it. Carpenter now has it for the Purples, being guarded by Nunley. He has it on the left side now. He'll drive left, puts it up. It's no good, but he is fouled. Foul goes on Nunley, his first, team's third of the quarter. It's going to send Caden Carpenter to the Baird free throw line where he will shoot 2.
Well, it's good to see Quinn stay on the court tonight. Usually he gets himself in foul trouble, and that's just his first of the game.
Carpenter's free throw attempt is good. Minton checks in for the Scotties. He replaces Jay Driver. Also in the game, Hodges. He replaces Brewster. 61-30 lead for the Purples. 1:56 left in this third quarter as Carpenter's second free throw attempt is no good. Rebound goes inside there to Kirkwood. Banks has it for the Purples now. He gets a screen from Kirkwood. Kirkwood rolls to the bucket. Banks drives down. Puts it up off the board. Misses the shot. Rebound to Nunley for the Skies. He's racing up the floor. JoJo Driver has it going to the right side of the floor. He lays it up and in. That's a People's Bank shot for JoJo Driver. His 11th point of the evening.
It's back-to-back baskets for JoJo off the drive.
Scotty's catching a little momentum this quarter, Bruce. 61-32. Banks has it on the other end. Spin move underneath. He's met by 2 Scotties. Kirkwood puts it up and in.
Well, of course, Bowling Green is just playing man-to-man. They have not.
Nunley saves it inbounds to Minton underneath, but it's a steal there for Dotson. Quickly the other way, Carpenter comes. He lays it up, misses the shot. Rebound to Hodges for the Scotties. He quickly gets off the more. A minute left in this quarter. Minton gets the ball underneath. He lays it up and misses it, but it's fouled. Nice pass there by Jeremiah Moore, though. Foul goes on Dotson, his second, team 5th of the quarter. Sends Minton to the Baird free throw line where he is going to shoot 2.
What number was 11?
Yep. Yep, it was on Dotson. Minton's free throw attempt is good.
I've got his name wrong. I've got Caleb Brooks as 11. What's his first name?
Embry Dotson. Brewster and Bradley back in the game for Skies. They replaced Nunley and JoJo Driver. It's good to see Bradley back out there. Minton's second free throw attempt is good as well.
Hit them both, correct?
Correct. He has gave the Scotties some good minutes tonight in his first action
Yeah,
back.
just not enough minutes. He's, he picked up 3 quick fouls. And
it's quickly on the other end of Banks. He drives down the lane, step back jumper in the lane, no good. Rebound to Minton for the Scotties. 63-34 lead for the Purples as Bradley brings in the front court under a minute to go. Minton's going to set the screen here for Bradley. Bradley's going to drive. He gets it back to Minton, who fires up a 3 on the right wing. It's short. Rebound goes to Idlet for the Purples. Idlet has it in the front court, guarded by Moore. Goes over on the left side to Dotson.
Yeah,
back to Banks.
We've outscored him this quarter 14-13.
Banks puts up a 3. Step back 3, no good. Rebound to Bradley. Bradley's racing the other way. It's a 3-on-1 break. Bradley's going to go to the rim, and it's going to be blocked there by Idlet out of bounds. It's going to stay Scotty basketball with 10 seconds left here in this third quarter.
Man, we've only turned it over 4 times, and that's gotten us more shots, and we're shooting a little bit better.
Bradley's going to, he's going to throw it right into Idlet's hands. Idlet's going to go the other end and lay it up and in.
I don't understand that pass.
Brewster has it for the Scotties. He's going to bring it in the front court. He's going to fire up a deep 3. It's short. Scotties trail 65-34 after 3 quarters of play. We'll be back after a 1-minute timeout on 103.1 FM, 1490 AM WCOU Sports.
Your Glasgow destination for the finest flavors of Mexico and more. Priced to keep you coming back again and again. Authentic and delectable. La Nacional International Market Deli and Taqueria. Real Mexican street-style tacos. Carne asada, picadas, ceviche, tripas, burritos, quesadillas, lengua, chorizo, tortas, and more. Always fresh. Made from scratch and delicious. La Nacional. Across from Hibbett Sports, Shane Drive, Glasgow.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
We're back here at Bowling Green High School. Chase Landrum alongside Bruce Tribune. It's a 65-34 lead after 3 quarters here, as it's going to be Scotty basketball to open up this Riley Dental Group 4th quarter. It's going to come in to JoJo Driver for the Scotties. He's got top of the key, picks up his dribble off to Brewster, back to Driver. He's going to drive left. He picks it up, puts it up from the free throw line, no good. He gets his own shot back, puts it up again. It bounces out. Rebound is in the hands of Nunley now. He goes back up, but it's no good. Rebound goes to Sadler for the Purples. Banks is going to put it up for the Purples over to Carpenter in the left-hand corner. He drives baseline on Brewster. He has step back. Out it goes to Hurt. Starters are in for the Purples. Carpenter comes back and gets it. Starters are in for both teams, actually. Goes over to Hurt on the right side, back to Banks. To Idlet on the left side. He drives baseline. He's cut off by 2 Scotties. Now he drives again. It goes over to Sadler, who misses the shot. Rebound goes to Banks underneath, and he's on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Purples. Banks throws it in to Carpenter, who thinks about the 3 on the left side being guarded by Bradley. Gets a screen from Hurt. Hurt rolls the basket. Now Carpenter has it. Now he'll drive left. He's met by Bradley. It's back out to Idlet. He fakes the shot, goes up, drives the left side, no good. Rebound to Jay Driver for the Scotties. Another jump ball. It's going to go to the Scotties.
We look at the stats real quick if you want to, Chase. 13 turnovers for the Scotties, 13 of 33 from the field, 39%. 1 of 14 shooting the 3, 7%. 7 of 12 from the line, 58%. 18 rebounds, 7 offensive boards.
Bradley fires it for 3. It's partially blocked. Rebound goes to Carpenter. Run out here for the Purples. Here goes Banks to the bucket. He's going to go to the rim. They're going to call him for a charge.
Their 4th turnover. That'll be Banks' 3rd. Bowling Green was 26 of 42 for 62%, 4 of 13 shooting a 3, 31%, 8 of 12 at the charity stripe, 75%, 16 rebounds, 4 offensive boards.
Turnover for the Scotties as Nunley lose it. Now turnover for the Purples. Here comes Bradley. Throws the hit to Jay Driver. He loses it, gets it back. It's off to Nunley, who drives down the lane, kicks it off to JoJo Driver on the right side. He fires a 3. It's in and out. Rebounds tipped up. No good there by Jay Driver. And it's in the hands of Hurt, who is fouled by Jay Driver.
That's the second one on Jay. Team's first.
Here's a surprising score, Bruce. Greenwood's running clock to Logan County.
My, that is
65
surprising.
to 30 in the 3rd quarter. That is a bit of a surprise after we watched Logan County play the other night. 65-34 here, 6 minutes left in Riley Dental Group 4th quarter. Hurd has it on the right side. Nice back cut by Idlet, who lays it up and in. That's a People's Bank shot for Luke Idlet. As Bradley gets it for the Scotties in the front court. Under 6 minutes to go in this Riley Dental Group 4th quarter. He quickly gets it over to JoJo Driver. Now he has it over to Brewster. Brewster drives baseline. Hurd has it. Nice spin move inside Jay Driver, Nunley, who misses the shot.
He thought he got fouled.
Quickly out to Carpenter, who drives down the lane, puts it up. Wild shot, no good. Rebound to Bradley for the Scotties. It's over to Brewster. Now back to Bradley. Quickly ahead to JoJo Driver. Now he'll drive, puts up a floater off the board. It's no good. Rebound to Carpenter for the Purples. It's a 2-on-1 break for the Purples. Here comes Carpenter. Lobs it up to Hurt. It's no good. Rebound to Carpenter, who lays it back up and in. 69-34 lead for the Purples. Bradley has it in the front court for the Scotties. It's over to JoJo Driver. He's got it now. He'll drive down, kick it out to Brewster, who fires up a 3 in the left corner. It's no good. Rebound goes to Carpenter, but there's going to be a foul on the Scotties. Now the clock will keep running, Bruce. I think it may have been, has to start in the second half, not the first half. I had that foul on Jay Driver, his 3rd, team's 2nd of the quarter.
Whatever. That may be right.
May be right. I don't know. It's just what I'm noticing a little bit as the starters are in, kind of for the Purples, not really. Carpenter has it. It's over to it's going to be Idlet for a 3 in the right corner. It's in and out. Rebounds to JoJo Driver for the Scotties. Quickly he comes the other way. He's going to drive down the lane, puts it up. It's no good. Rebound to Mitten. He lays it back up and in, and a foul.
Well, it wound up better for us because we're getting a 3-point attempt, but I thought JoJo got fouled.
I thought he did too. Hodges checks back in for the Scotties. He's going to replace Brewster.
Of course, this has been an up-and-down game. Well, now they've stopped it for free throws. Well, I didn't think they did that for the what?
They did. Mitten's free throw attempt is good.
Maybe it's because there's a sub. Landon is 3 of 3 at the line for 5. He's got 5 points.
Carpenter's got it for the Purples. We're going to have some. Here comes our challenge, Bruce. As 5 Purples are at the scoring table. Trying to get all the names right. His Idlet's got it on the right side. He's going to drive down the lane now. Nice move. Puts it up. Misses a shot, but he is fouled. It's on JoJo Driver, his second, team third of the quarter.
Clock is keeping running.
I guess they're stopping it on free throws. Idlet's at the Baird free throw line where he is going to shoot 2. His first free throw attempt is good. All right, here comes Bartley into the ball game for the Skies. He replaces Nunley. Wiskowski, Jeremiah Moore is going to check in for the Scotties as well.
Several of these players for Bowling Green have been in. I don't have a 23. I don't know. Is that?
Chance Doyle is 23.
Chance Doyle.
Doyle is 23. 21 is Mulhire. That free throw attempt there was also.
Was it good?
Not good for the Purples. I was looking down trying to find out names.
Maury or whatever. I've got him. So
Wiskowski has it for the Scotties. He's going to hand it off to Bartley. Bartley has it top of the key. He's going to be fouled here by
Idlet.
Idlet, who is still in the ball game. His team third of the quarter.
He may have done that just so he could go sit down.
I'm going to say he did. Davis checks in the ball game for the Purples to replace him. 24 is Akins for the Purples. Bartley's going to throw it into Moore. 3 minutes left in this Riley Dental Group fourth quarter. It's a 70-37 lead for the Purples as Mitten gets it off to Hodges. Hodges is going to drive now. He got it on the right wing. Nice move. Puts it up. It's no good, but he is fouled.
20 or 11-1.
They're going to get 20. It's going to be Davis, his second, team fourth of the quarter. It's going to send Carter Hodges to the Baird free throw line where he is going to shoot 2.
Carter made a nice move there. I guess they stop it for 3 throws.
His free throw attempt is no good.
They are anyway. So.
Oh, got somebody listening to us, watching us, Bruce. Got some clarification here. Running clock starts in second half only. Always stops on free throws.
Okay.
As Hodges' second free throw attempt is no good as well, thanks to Corey Jackson for that text. Other end, that was Dotson. His shot's no good. It's going to go out of bounds to the Purples. Draper Allen's going to check in for the Scotties. He is going to replace Mitten. Mitten had a pretty good night tonight for his first game back.
He did.
Just getting his feet wet a little bit. It's going to come in to Doyle. Now it's going to be out for a three-pointer there by
Aiken.
It was no good. Rebounds in the hands of Bartley. Moore's got it for the Scotties. It's over to Bartley in the corner to Wiskowski. Wiskowski thought about 3. It goes back out to Bartley. Bartley has it, hands it off to Wiskowski. He loses it. It's in the hands of Dotson. He's got it coming the other way for the Purples. He's racing down the middle of the floor. He tried to get it in the corner there to Mulhire, but it's out of bounds to the Scotties. Under 2 minutes to go here in the Riley Dental Group fourth quarter. It's a 70-37 lead for the Purples. Moore is going to drive down. He is going to be blocked out of bounds. It's going to stay Scotty basketball.
Well, then basically the only thing a running clock benefits, if a ball goes out of bounds, it just keeps running. I mean, because it,
It's going to come into Wiskowski. He fires a 3. It is long. Rebound to Bartley, who lays it back up, misses it. Rebound to Hodges, who lays it back up, misses it. Now Moore's got it for the Scotties on the offensive rebound. Bartley's going to get it on the right side now. He gets it off to Wiskowski. Over. It's going to be a steal for the Purples. It's in the hands of Akins coming another way now. He's going to drive baseline. He's met by Moore. Akins gets it off for a three-pointer there by Mohire. It's no good. Rebound to Hodges for the Scotties under a minute to go. Moore's got it in the front court. It's over to Winskowski. He fires a three in the left corner. It's no good. Rebounds. Tipped around in the hands of Hodges for the Scotties. He's got it in the right corner now. Now he's going to fire a three in the right corner. It's no good. Rebound to Mohire for the Purples under 30 seconds to go in this fourth quarter. Quickly ahead it goes to Dotson. He drives, kicks it in the corner to Akins. His shot's no good. Rebound goes, Doyle's shot's no good, and they're going to get a, what do we got here?
He's called a foul on the rebound on
who?
24, I think he said. And I think Draper's going to the line.
We'll see here. They're talking about it.
Well, no, he's called a technical.
We got a technical on the Purples. Well, it's going to be Wiskowski to the Baird free throw line to shoot two. His shot is no good. I think they got 24 for the Purples there on the technical on Akins. His third, team fifth, as Winskowski's second attempt was good.
I heard the referee say something about 24, and
it's going to come into Moore with 15 seconds left in the ball game. Moore has it on the right side for the Scotties. It's off to Winskowski. He's going to drive left side. He's met by the Purples defenders. It's over to Moore, who's going to fire a three on the left wing. It's no good. Rebound to Doyle for the Purples.
We got hammered.
It's a 70-38 victory for the Purples this evening. It takes them to 3-0 on the season. It drops the Scotties to 0-3. We will come back after a 2-minute timeout for our Don Franklin postgame show on 103.1 FM and 1490 AM WCOU Sports.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
Your Glasgow destination for the finest flavors of Mexico and more. Priced to keep you coming back again and again. Authentic and delectable. La Nacional International Market Deli and Taqueria. Real Mexican street-style tacos. Carne asada, picadas, ceviche, tripas, burritos, quesadillas, lengua, chorizo, tortas, and more. Always fresh. Made from scratch and delicious. La Nacional. Across from Hibbett Sports, Shane Drive, Glasgow.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them.
Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at donfranklinauto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
If you're ready for all Christmas all the time, tune to Santa 102.3.
Rocking around the Christmas tree.
Santa 102.3.
Take a trip down Candy Cane Lane with me. Run, Rudolph, let 'em make you fall.
The Christmas station. Santa 102.3.
We're back at Bowling Green High School. Chase Landrum alongside Bruce Tribune. It's a 70-38 loss for the Scotties here against Bowling Green. It drops the Scotties to 0-3 on the season. Takes Bowling Green to 3-0 on the season. We've got our Don Franklin post-game show as Bruce finishes up tabulating our final stats. We will let you know that we will have the boys contest at Barron County tomorrow as they take on Clinton County at 3 p.m. You can listen to us on 103.1 FM and 1490 AM and also on our live stream at WCLUradio.com/ScottySportsBlue. Also, after we get done, you can listen to Jay Turner and Robert Bauer call LaRue County and Barron County at 5 p.m. on 104.7 FM and 12:30 a.m. and also watch their live stream on WCLUradio.com/TrojanSportsBurgundy. As Scotties lose a tough one to a very, very good Bowling Green team tonight who will contend again for the 4th region title this year as well. We'll go ahead here.
I'm just about done,
Bruce,
Chase.
the Lady Scotties will also play back down here in Bowling Green tomorrow. They will play South Warren at 5:30. We will sadly not be able to be down here with them, but wish them well as we'll be doing the boys game at Barron County. As I have not got a score update from Jay in a little bit over at Warren East, but last time I heard, it was a 23-all game at the half. Bruce?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
All righty. Bowling Green jumped on top of the Scotties 25-6, outscored us 25-14 in the second, 15-14 in the third, and 5-4 in that fourth quarter to win, going away 70-38. The Purples had 6 turnovers on Edie, 24-37 on their. No, wait a minute. 28 of 53 from the field for 53%. They were 24-37 shooting the 2 for 65%. 4 of 16 on their threes, 25%. They've been shooting 50% on the season. 10 of 14 at the line, 71%. 22 rebounds. The Scotties do out-rebound them by 10 rebounds. They had 5 offensive boards, but they didn't miss a lot of shots. Luke Eilert, their leading scorer, did come back and leads them in this game with 17 points. He picked up 13 in the second half. He was 7 of 12 from the field. He was 2 of 6 shooting the 3, 1 of 2 at the line. He did have 1 rebound. Only to score 70 points, only one other Purple in double figures, and that was Joseph Hurt with 14. He had 12 in the first half. He pulled down 4 rebounds. He was 5 of 8 from the field, 1 of 2 shooting the 3, 3 of 3 at the line. Jace Wardlow picked up 9 all in the first half. He had 1 board, 4 of 5 from the field. Missed his only 3-point attempt. He was 1 of 2 at the line. 7 points for Caden Carpenter. He's their leading rebounder with 5. 2 of those were on the offensive glass. 2 of 5 from the field, 0 of 1 shooting the 3, 3 of 4 at the line. Braylon Banks also with 7 points. He had 2 boards. 1 of those was an offensive board. He was 3 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 shooting the 3. Aiden Sadler off the bench had 7 points. That was all in the first half. He had 2 boards. 1 was an offensive board, 3 of 5 from the field, 1 of 1 at the line. 5 points for Orlando Davis. Orlando had 3 boards, 2 of 2 from the field, 1 of 2 at the line. Ethan Kirkwood picked up 2 points. He did have 3 rebounds. 1 was an offensive board, 1 of 3 from the field, 0 of 1 shooting a 3. And Emery Dotson had 2 points on 1 of 2 from the field, a team total of 70. The Purples will improve to 3-0 on this young season. For the Scotties, 17 turnovers tonight. That led to part of our demise. We turned it over a lot in that first half. We shoot 14 of 51 from the field, 27%. 13 of 30 shooting the 2, 43%. But only 1 of 21 on our 3-point attempts for 4%. We get to the line 17 times and only make 9 of those for 53%. As I said, we did win the boards 32-22, and we had 14 offensive boards. 1 player reaches double figures. That's JoJo Driver with 11. He had 4 rebounds. He was 4 of 12 from the field, 0 of 3 shooting the 3, 3 of 3 at the line. 7 points for J-Boy Bradley, 2 rebounds for him. 3 of 9 from the field, 0 of 3 shooting the 3, 1 of 2 at the line. 5 points for Jay Driver. Jay had 4 boards, 3 offensive boards, 2 of 4 from the field, 0 of 1 shooting a 3, 1 of 2 at the line. 5 points also for Landon Minton on his debut tonight. He had 2 boards, 1 offensive board, 1 of 3 from the field, 0 of 2 shooting a 3. He was a perfect 3 of 3 at the line. Quinn Nunley picked up 4 points. He tied for the rebound lead with 6. 3 of those were on the offensive end. 2 of 5 from the field, 0 of 2 shooting a 3, 0 of 1 at the line. 3 points for Grayson Bartley. Grayson had 2 rebounds. One was an offensive board. One of 2 from the field, 1 of 1 shooting the 3. Kobe Brewster picked up 2 points. He had 4 rebounds, 3 on the offensive end. He was 1 of 5 from the field, 0 of 2 shooting the 3. And I will have to credit Carter Hodges. He tied Quinn Nunley for our rebound lead with 6. He had 3 offensive boards. This, our Don Franklin post-game show, that was your La Nacional stats for this ball game. And Scotties will fall to 0-3, yet to pick up a victory. And Chase, just a poor shooting night for the Scotties, but Bowling Green's pressure in the first half just took a toll on the Scotties, I think.
I heard that right, and I was over here finishing up. 1 of 21 from 3.
That's what I had. I mean,
It's good. And this was, I would say this about any team, Bruce. It's hard to win a ball game when you shoot 1 of 21 from the 3-point line.
Well, yeah, you're not going to win many
You're not
at all
going to win many, but
when you take 21. And I know, and we've talked about it, Coach encourages us to take the 3, the open 3. But we shot a lot of, we discussed that. We shot a lot of 3s from behind the college arc. And we've talked about that when we do the regional tournament. I know Jim Moody did, Joe and Larry, and we discussed that when we get to Western, especially the girls. They've got the 3 lines, and they want to take those deep 3s, and it's just you're going to shoot them short. And we knew it was going to be a tough task, and there's not much to say about it.
I'm going to say this, and I would say this for both. I'm going to say this for this Scotties team. They're not going to peak right now. They've got a couple players they still need to get back. The schedule is tough for the Scotties this year. We play on the road a bunch. And same goes for the girls. We play on the road a bunch. Stay with these 2 teams. Stay with them. By the end of the year, it's going to be a completely different basketball team.
It's early, and
teams.
It was that way last year. The boys got off to a slow start and then won the district tournament. And it's the district really, I think we've got to one district contest before Christmas, I believe. And the heart of your district's not till after Christmas, and you're going to have a lot of playing time between then and now and then, and time to improve, and I think we will get better.
Speaking of the district contest across town, Warren East just took a 12-point lead after 3 quarters, 46-34, a big 23-point.
Well, they must have heated up and started hitting some. East, they've got a good ball club, and they surprised all of us with their victory over Butler County the other night. Butler County, the third region favorite by some people. 1 or 2 in that region, and it was a good win for them and maybe a confidence builder.
But for this Scotties team, you still think that later on in the year, when they get Jarrett Martin back, they get Jackson Norris back, a couple more bench players, and they finally play a couple games together, this team has the ability, for sure.
Well, it's like you talked about. That was Landon's first night together, and players – we're 3 games in. You've got to get used to playing with each other, and I know that they played last year together, and they played over the summer, but it's an early season. I mean, we had a game that we thought that we should have won the first game, and we're seeing what the Greenwood was doing to Logan County tonight. I thought we didn't play really well down there, and we didn't play as well here tonight as I'd hoped we would, but we knew coming in that this probably wasn't going to be a good ball game for the Scotties.
I tell you what we're going to do, Bruce. We're going to go ahead and do our Hardee's Hot and Fresh play of the game. It's going to come in the first half here. It's going to be Jalen Bradley coming up the left side of the floor for, JoJo Driver. He's going to lay it up and in as the Scotties lose 70-38 in this ball game, as I believe Coach Stockton has left the gym. We will catch up with him tomorrow at Barron County. As a reminder, we will have the broadcast for the Scotties game tomorrow at 3 p.m. at Barron County. If you don't want to listen to us or watch us on the live stream, come out and join us at Barron County tomorrow and watch this Scotties team play. They play a really good Clinton County team as well. They are 4-0 on the season. They are at Metcalf tonight in a district game, so if you want to see Scotties play tomorrow for the first time of the year, come out to Barron County Gym on a Saturday. I know Kentucky's Louisville playing, but let's not worry about them. Come watch the Scotties instead. We will see you all at 2:45 tomorrow for our pregame. Our Lady Scotties are playing down here at Bowling Green against South Warren at 5:30. We will wish them good luck as well. I will try to provide you updates throughout their game as well. I will see you all tomorrow at 2:45 at Barron County. Good night, everyone.